It's Johnny Superb, man, here.
Wow! What the hell happened? Jari ejected Crosby into the stratosphere. Goes down, dude. Goes down. Yes! Yes!
Get over there in no time, Batman.
Oh, gee! Oh! No, Whack, I'm going for it. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Oh! Flying poke off! Spear! Rhino! Pollock! Ah, where's Vintage Smack? Should have started the Fantastic Finn! Where's Vintage Smacky when you need him? You f***ing idiots! Oh!
Oh, are you kidding me? They got 3? Jesus, shut the door.
Holy crap, what the hell?
No, this...
What the hell? Shut the door! What? 77? You've got to be f***ing me! Oh my god! 8 took 7, LeCavalier gets the hat trick.
We got PK Subban's and Carey Price's celebration down right. $79.99, please. $79.99, please. $79.99, please.
Those! Woo! 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 I did it! Walk off! Dude, oh my god! What the hell? Kryptonian power! Ah, with those seatbelts! Oh, good god, this is horrible!
Yeah, nothing bad's gonna happen here, right?
Oh my god, what's happened?
Lafreniere finds Kubalik.
Laffy Taffy! Captain Lafreniere gets his Seattle Stallions to the Western Conference Finals!
And there it is! Officially, your Seattle Stallions are a dynasty. 3 Stanley Cups in 4 years. Back to back. 6 President's Trophies in a row. 63 wins on the regular season. The greatest team of all time.
Satan, Black Magic gives them the insurance. Oh my god, he's got 3 goals, and they've all been outstanding markers in 2 rounds, 3 goals.
The Toronto Maple Leafs are once again Stanley Cup champions. 2-time, baby. 2-time. What a beautiful squad. What a beautiful team. What a beautiful series. I want to thank everybody. We're champions of the world.
Wait a minute! Oh my god! He's back! He's back! The fair referee!
Here we go, John Tavares.
Oh! It actually was the 10-hole! Oh my god! I just got my trout! I just got my trout!
Premium cigarettes.
Smoking a cigarette!
What are you looking at?
Oh! Oh! I got 2!
Oh my god. Maxim Anisimov, Ukraine Wayne. Get that. Ukraine Wayne, hat trick in the Stanley Cup Finals. There it is. They won it last year. And again, baby, back-to-back Stanley Cup champions. The dynasty has begun. We did it, Nashville. We effing did it, boys. Let's go, man. And for the 3rd time in 4 years, your Utah Yeti are Stanley Cup champions. Dynasty in Utah. I want to thank everybody. Utah, if that's the end, it's been a pleasure. Your year 8, Utah Yeti. We're a dynasty. Well, boys, back at it once again. A beautiful Thursday. Happy Thanksgiving to all of our American fans south of the border. We had our Thanksgiving, a month ago, and you guys got it here today. And no better way to spend Thanksgiving before you get that dinner than a nice GM mode commentary with the Calgary Flames.
Oh, I'm still destroyed, man. I'm still destroyed. Mo with the membership on YouTube. Mo, you want to take a look at the next freaking, what's it called, Bleeders episode on 2BC Clips? It's a heart-wrencher. I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but oh my god, not good things, man. But we got to focus on North America here today because the Calgary Flames are headed to the NHL entry draft. We missed out on the first overall pick by a tiebreaker, man. The Anaheim Ducks. Now they get themselves Leo Carlson and Gavin McKenna, Beckett Seneca. They got all the forwards that they need. Could you imagine they just find themselves a stud defenseman? The Anaheim Ducks are going to be a tough team in the Pacific, and that's the division we're in, right? So we're going to be seeing plenty of Gavin McKenna within this universe, man. Plenty of playoff runs, hopefully, right? Oh, man, it's going to be brutal. But, you know, we had the plan where we get everybody, Gavin McKenna, Landon DuPont, both the Ginla brothers. That was the best case scenario, but I got plan B. I got plan C. I'm ready to go. Landon DuPont draft next year, and next year is going to be a real tanky team because we are going to be playing our young guns. And the big question is, what can we do in the NHL entry draft today? We got the, what is it? The 4th overall pick, the 23rd overall pick from Vegas. There were some good draft picks available. Ethan Belchez, Haskins, Curtis Boudens, my God, man. Khalil McMuffin, Joe Ginla, and I found a couple of other nuggets in my pre-scouting, ladies and gentlemen. So that's what this stream is going to be all about here today. We're going to do the NHL entry draft. We're going to do the re-sign stage. We're going to find our new coaching staff while maintaining our coaching budget at $7.4 million, and we're going to get free agency started. Now, I don't think we're going to simulate the preseason in this video because we have a lot to do, and in fact, I think going forward, we're going to change up the dynamic of preseason because there's a lot of micromanaging that I don't need to show you guys. So I think what we'll do is we'll simulate a week, 2 weeks, maybe a month into free agency, call it there, and then I can do all the micromanaging on my own, get the surgical scouting done, get the line changes done, do absolutely everything. That way we can start year 2 in the stream. We immediately start simulating, all right? Andy Anarchy, appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for becoming a member on YouTube. Joel M, why don't Alabamans do reverse cowgirl? Because they don't turn their back on family. But really, totally not Joler Coaster. Joler Coaster. Oh my god, man. Andy Anarchy, Jamie, appreciate it, guys. Alright, so what the hell happened last time on our GM mode commentary? Nail Yakupov, the newest member of the Calgary Flames organization. Kevin Ball, come on, Ball. Yakupov, Nail Yakupov, oh, you freaking, come on. Johnny, call a timeout. Oh, what a move. Brady Kachuk, toe track, oh my God. Simon Nemec, are you going to join the Calgary Flames? Come on, baby. Boom! They do it! They do it! The Minnesota Wild win the Stanley Cup in year 1. Bill Guerin takes a shot on Rasmus Anderson, trades away 2 first-rounders, and it ends up leading to a Stanley Cup. Martin Jones! 77 overall! Oh my god! Not even a point. We missed it by a tiebreaker. We missed it for a tiebreaker. No! Yes, that's exactly how it went, ladies and gentlemen. Missed it by a damn tiebreaker. If Nail Yakupov scores in overtime, if Dustin Wolf doesn't get injured, you know, if we can find one more point somewhere in the final 20 games, we get ourselves Gavin McKenna, but it just wasn't meant to be. And Creed 101 says, it makes for a better story. You had McKenna in the last one. Creed, shut the hell up, all right? Just focus on your stupid-ass Dadanoff jokes. Don't tell me what's good and what's not. I wanted the first overall pick. Dear Lord, tell that to Calgary Flame fans. Oh, Johnny's last GM, he got Gavin McKenna, so you idiots don't want it. Give me a freaking break, man. God, it's got to be Creed. No, it's not Bill, it's Chase, for fuck's sake. Creed 101, Chase Davison is not in this unit. Why am I even talking to Creed 101? Appreciate the donation, Creed, but go away now, all right? Go away. How's it going, Kick? Climax is in there. There you go. Climax is banning those bot accounts. Appreciate it. How many viewers we got on Kick? Fucking Kick! Listen to this! Fucking Kick! Every time I click on it, man. Okay, I gotta make sure I don't click back on kick. It's got some auto feature where it just starts playing the stream and unmutes it. I paused it and I muted it. It just says, nah, man, we're back. We're back. Let's do it. Pickled Beats, keeping Phil fat. Phil is getting back up there. We were below 100. We start up in GM mode, and he's up to 213. Twitch, we're building it up again, man. Long gone are the days where we're at 14 or 1500. That was during the pandemic when everyone had nothing to do all day other than watch streamers, right? But still looking good. Fat ass Phil Kessel, baby. Hell yeah. Appreciate it, guys. And also all of you guys on YouTube. I think we got over like 500 members now. So keep on joining. Appreciate it very much. But let's get into this. So we got some fan art sent in once again. Do you guys want to start with that? We can also take a look at the draft class and everything. In the last video, I didn't show you guys the contracts, the player stats, the awards, all that good stuff, right? So we got a lot to do here today. We got a lot to do. John, tank for DuPont next year and draft Ethan Belche this year. How do you pronounce his name, by the way? Because I'm calling him Ethan Belshitz, and that is getting me in trouble. I don't think his name is that. Is it Belche, or is it like that? Belche, like almost like French? Let me see. Oh no, the fan art. Belchess. Belchess? It's Belshits, Johnny. Belshets. Belshets. All right, Belshets, not shits. Belshets. No, you were perfect. Belshets. All right, Belshets. I got it. I'm going to screw this up over and over again. Cody Smith on YouTube. Hit that join button. Becoming a member. Appreciate it. On Boo on Wii with the resubscription on Twitch. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. All we got to do is build up kick, and then we can get some freaking kick subs going, right? We only got like 3 kick subs, but that's all right. We all got to start somewhere. All right, so you guys want the fan art? Let's get to the fan art. I want to apologize ahead of time if there's anything offensive or disrespectful. We're just having a fun time, not to be taken serious. But the last fucking stream, there was copyrighted material, and that meant that I had to cut it out, which meant that I had to get rid of the entire chat for the playback, right? So please do not send in any copyright stuff. In fact, what we're going to start doing is I'm going to start just going through it and looking for copyright stuff in the Discord. If it's there, it's not going to make it in, all right? So I think I actually deleted one here today. It was Brock Lesnar falling, walking to the ramp, right? It was supposed to mimic the Calgary Flames draft lottery. WWE does not play around, boys, so no more WWE clips, all right? If you're going to send one in, it's got to be like 3 seconds long. Like, it cannot be long. Fair use rules. Fair use rules, man. Less than 5 seconds. That is it. Boo, boo. I know. I hear you, man. What am I going to do? Oh, for God's sakes. Hang on 1 second. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Johnny, it's the drug dealer. John's in trouble. Coke alarm. Plug called. Coke break. Dear God, I can't even just leave my phone on just in case an emergency call comes in. For God's sakes. Thanks a lot, guys. Did you just plant a bomb? All right. Guys, stop bullying this guy. You think that's bullying, NLE flopper. Just wait till the fan art starts, all right? All right, so like I said, I do apologize. You can find our fan art on our Discord. There'll be links in all 3 chats. And if you guys would like to contribute fan art going forward, basically it's a great way of us growing our universe. And if it's really good, it'll make it to our secondary YouTube channel, 2BC Clips. So your edits will always be up there with the comments and the fans reacting to it. And if it's really, really good, it actually might make it into the video, the GM mode video, when I put it up on our main YouTube channel. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, let's go, baby. The Calder Cup champions. I didn't even pay attention to the Wranglers. I kind of wanted to fire all my AHL coaching staff and start new, because that's the way I start to train coaches for the future, right? But how do I fire them after they won the Calder? All right. Sounds good, man. I didn't expect. I didn't do anything. Does the Calgary Flames actually have a good AHL affiliate? Like, have they won in the last couple of years? Oh, my. It's too soon. It's too soon, you dickheads. Gavin McKenna and the
orange. Oh, playing for the Anaheim Ducks, man. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it, buddy. John, do you like seafood? Like octopus? What the fuck? Is this some new meme? Is this some new fucking 6'7" meme or something like that? For God's sakes, like octopus. Look at, I don't even know, man. Oh my, it's pronounced Simone Nemitz, not Simon Nemitz. What? I got Coke, there's William Nylander, there's Vaseline. What does that say on my back? All right, thank you. Simone Nemitz. I got it now. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You are not a part of this series. There we go. Finally, I can move on. Fans sending in more Chase Davison fan art. Just leave the bar already. Jeez, God damn it. The fan art for Chase Davison is not coming back, ladies and gentlemen.
The first overall pick in the 2026 NHL draft belongs to the Anaheim Ducks.
Wow.
Calgary, the second best odds off the tiebreaker. They slipped to 2, and look at the Ducks, who are absolute juke.
Terrible, 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 terrible. AI slop, terrible, all right? I'm not giving you any credit for that. Absolutely terrible. One prompt and done. No editing, nothing, man. Terrible. Oh, my God. All right, we signed Nail Yakupov, number 69, baby. Let's go. Brendan Weig Live is saying that the screen is bugging out for fan art. Is the screen bugging out for you guys, or am I banning Brandon Weig Live? Please let me know. Please let me know. Kick, how's it looking? YouTube, Twitch, how is it looking, man? I don't see anything says Barry Flippity Flop. Oh, man, looks like you're getting banned. Brendan Weig Live, looks like you're getting banned. I must not have responded to Brendan Weig Live or something like that. You know, he's always like, Johnny, read my comment, and he's found a new way to get it done. Get him out of there, Johnny. Brendan Weig Live, you got everybody saying that, no, they don't see anything. You're gone, buddy. You're gone. You're gone. It's fine. You're gone. The Great New Jersey Reunion. What the hell? Nemitz? Ball? Is that Sharon Govich and Coleman? Right. All the former freaking New Jersey Devils here with the Calgary Flames now. Even though we moved on from Blake Coleman
and
still.
The first overall selection in the 2026 NHL Draft belongs to the Anaheim Ducks.
No.
You fell to
Second
fourth?
best odds and a tiebreaker, and
You gotta be
still
kidding me.
fourth.
Terrible, terrible, absolutely terrible. Nothing to see here, ladies and gentlemen. AI slop once again, 0 out of 10. Sorry, buddy, I'm being mean. I don't care if Pepe's crying himself to sleep.
Here we go, the final draw for the first overall pick.
Calgary's ball is in the chute.
Wait, he nudged it!
Bullshit!
And it's the Anaheim
Bullshit!
Ducks.
I saw
The
that
Ducks will
sleight of
select-
hand there, Gary Bettman, you piece of shit, man. Oh, we had it. Oh, we had it. And they fucking stole it from us. Oh, it was right there. It was right fucking there. And we got rigged by Gary Bettman of the NHL. We needed one more point. We needed one more point. Oh, my God. Climate change. Oh, I'm not reading this, man. Climate change. GM Superman eyes are set on the future, the big picture. Yes, Flame fans, every year we gather around the television and get optimistic over lottery balls. And yes, pun intended, it ends up being up in flame. All right. Thank you very much, man. I ain't reading all that. Thank you. That probably takes a lot of time, right? He's putting in the work unless he gets AI to do it for him. But it's more work than the AI prompts, but I'm not reading all that, man. No way. Uberdo, hello, GM Calgary. GM Calgary. We have a fresh season ahead. Looking forward to hearing your thoughts. Do you like seafood like what? Like, what the fuck is this shit, man? Like, why is this starting now? I don't even get it. I don't even get it. All right, octopus. Sounds good. GM Superbman idea number 1. Lose as many games as possible. Drop to 4 and have Anaheim win the draft lottery. Be second to... All right, shitty memes. I don't even care. All right, I've seen that one like 10 different times over the years. Freaking make some new shit, man. Terrible. Who the heck is that? Who in the hell is that? That's not Sharon Govich. Who the fuck is this guy? Somebody help me out, man. Who? I don't know. Who is this? Who is that? All right, well, I don't know who the heck that is, man. Johnny, that's Nemitz. That ain't Nemitz. Yurov. That's Yurov. Yurov from the Minnesota Wild. Okay, so Yurov from the Minnesota Wild in the Calgary Flames jersey.
John, do you like seafood, like octopus?
Next question. John, you into seafood, maybe octopus? Next question.
John, do you like seafood, like octopus?
Next question.
What the fuck is this? Is this one person just coming in over and over again with this nonsense? Leave me alone, man.
Are you kidding me? Again, Game 7, and this is what you give me. Frauds, absolute frauds. Look at them
They're hugging. You're letting Columbus dance on our ice. 7th year of this garbage. How do you blow it every time you wear that?
Terrible. Absolutely terrible, man. Hey, and we beat the Columbus Blue Jackets last night. Thank God for Joseph Wall. Even though I'm trying to tank this season, we should have lost like 5-2 or something. It's crazy business. Johnny, where's the crack jokes? I don't even know, man. And, oh, there's Rasmus. So this guy must have done Rasmus Anderson and Urov and put them in their new jerseys. There's Rasmus Anderson with the Minnesota Wild.
This
Appreciate it,
just
man.
in. Johnny Superbman confirmed to be a fan of seafood, like octopus. Big revelations coming out of the Calgary Flames front office today as this bombshell announcement was released earlier.
All right, I'm going to find out who sent these shit in, and I'm going to ban them from the Discord, man. No more. No more. What is this joke? What is this meme? What is this? Is this something? I don't even know, man. Terrible joke. It's getting to me, not going to lie. I don't understand. What does this mean? I don't know what it means either, guys. Holy shit. Is this copyright? Help me out! I swear I'll stop this in 5 seconds.
Welcome back to Numbers on the Board. Today we break down the impressive return of Nail Yakupov to the Calgary Flames. Superbman did the unthinkable, bringing back the former top draft pick back to Alberta.
Nail Yakupov. We are going to sign him to a
So
one-year,
stupid.
$775 contract. Bah!
Let's go behind the numbers of this signing.
Oh,
Yakupov
shit.
put 1 goal, 3 assists for 4 points in the limited time in the Flames
He had
lineup
4 points
and
in
was a
7
positive
games?
player.
Let's go.
Over 82 games, he would be on pace for almost 47 points.
Good
If
Lord.
that production can be kept up, he would have been 4th in team scoring. Head of
Fucking
Frost,
74
Barry
overall.
Backlund,
Yakupov
and
is my
others.
4th leading
Now
point
the
getter.
Flames must look to keep
Good
this
God.
stud in the organization. Nail has stated he wants to be a Flame for life. Talks of an 8-year extension.
8 year?
are
No.
progressing. Let's
Get
see
the
if
fuck
Superbman
out of
can
here.
get the
No
job
movement
done
clause.
and
8
finish
years.
This redemption story. Come on, Superbman. Let's get the job done. Forget McKenna. A new savior of the city has arrived.
Oh.
But that's going to do it for this episode of Numbers on the Board. We will see you in the next one.
Numbers on the board. All right, we got our own freaking recap of the Calgary Flames GM. Appreciate it. Thank you very much, buddy. At least that guy put work in. That was good. It was decent. It wasn't a 10, but it was good.
Hey, Johnny, it's your old pal Hank Hill. I'm very
All right.
pleased with what you did at the trade deadline, bringing in guys like Kotkaniemi and Nemec. I'm already lining up photo shoots for them for Strickland Propane. But I need a favor from you. My
What?
mother-in-law wants you to draft her nephew in this draft. Kid's name is Khalil McMuffin. He might be garbage, but what do I know about hockey? Best of luck to you, Johnny. Go Flames.
All right, so we got to draft Khalil McMuffin because he's related to Hank Hill. All right, sounds good. Appreciate it. Oh, here we go again. Yeah, Hank Hill, Strickland Propane. Who is that? Kotkaniemi and Nemec. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Dustin Wolf seeing the team in front of him. You should have stayed healthy, you asshole. We could have had Gavin McKenna, but now it's going to be another year of that. Get ready. Get ready. You're about to get shell-shocked in year number 2 because you thought we were going to tank this year. Just wait till next year. I got my eyes on Landon DuPont, man. Holy crap. Grima, get the money. Scotiabank Saddle Dome is welcoming Bomeister's Burritos, made with Mascot Harvey the Hound special sauce. Oh, my God. Jay Bomeister. Flame fans watching their team tank just to lose the draft lot. Calm down, Steve. Calm down. Calgary Flame fans, they're in a rough spot right now, ladies and gentlemen. Draft a guy like me. Tall, strong, elite all-around skills with a hard shot. Also, fuck Phil, I have the real Iron Man's. All right, Jay Bomeister. My God, man. Jay Bomeister coming out of nowhere in this universe. Why is my damn controller turning off? Stay on. Now I'm going to get some weird shit.
GM
Come on.
Superbman, what do you have to say in response to the recent Calgary Flames hype video, in which you were depicted as liking little cocks?
It's true! Whenever I tried to make a fucking trade in this game, I got all the freaking children
Fuck's
on
sake,
YouTube
man.
kicking, Twitch just whining and complaining. I can't do anything, man. Holy, and why is there a big bowl of fucking Coke on my desk when I got 3 kids behind? I'm drinking beer, there's rotary phones, my Xbox controller. Holy shit, man, I am getting canceled. I am so getting canceled. Holy crap.
Well, thank you very much, everybody, for sending in the fan art. Man, when you put my voice on that, it just sounds hilarious. Jesus. What did I say? What, do you like little cocks? It's true! Like, give me a fucking break, man. Oh, my God. All right, so thank you, everyone, for sending in the fan art. If you would like to contribute fan art, you can find the links to our Discord. It's on the left side. There's resources that you can use, player faces, coaching faces, NHL logos, and you can also piggyback off of previous episodes or previous fan arts and make your own, all right? All righty, ladies and gentlemen, let's go, baby. Time to start this sucker up. Alrighty, so GM chat, there it is. GM mode, there it is. Let's do a little timing check. Do you guys hear everything? No, you don't hear anything. I don't see it. I don't see it, so hang on a second. Capture. Settings. I don't know why this happens. Every now and then it does, though. Bang. There you go. Do you guys hear it now? Do you hear that in the background? I heard it. We do hear it. Okay, good. You do hear it. Awesome. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. What the hell's going on here? Hang on a second. I had this guy. Watch this. You guys want to see something? Had this guy. I haven't deleted him because I feel bad. He keeps on sending me messages, man, over and over. Can you buy me NHL 26? Just a thought, I'm 12 years old, man. Can you buy me NHL 26? I feel bad. Should I delete the chat? Because then he'll know I deleted it. I didn't want to be an asshole, man, but oh my God. Johnny, block him. Do it, Johnny. Well, maybe he's watching the stream. There you go. There's your shout out, buddy. I'm not buying you NHL 26, so stop asking. Is that Climax, Johnny? Nah, Climax is a good guy. 9 people strong on kick right now. Let's go, Blue. Shut the F up, chat, and I'll come to your house. Brendan White Live is threatening to come to people's houses. I don't know what's going on with Brendan White Live, man. This guy, he's starting to lose it. He's starting to lose it. Holy shit. The beggar. Buy him NHL 20, Johnny. Alrighty. So let's get this thing started. So I want to mention Anaheim and Pittsburgh. It's funny, the Crosby draft in 2005, the Pittsburgh Penguins got the first overall pick. The Anaheim Ducks, they got the second overall pick. They were a draft lottery for that year, and they came away with Bobby Ryan. Pittsburgh got Sidney Crosby. Yakupov, the OT shot. Dustin Wolf injury. The Flames have never had a top 3 pick. Is that correct? The Flames have never had a top 3 pick in draft history. They've had a 4th rounder that they drafted Sam Bennett. I think they took Matthew Tkachuk 6th or 7th. So they've never had a top 3 pick. Is that correct? Because I want to mention that in the intro here. Let me know. Yeah, never had a top 3. Never had a top 3. Oh my God, man. That is crazy. 6th or 7th, Johnny? Oh God, I can't get away from this damn thing. I say 6 and 7 and bang, the freaking chat just lights up. All right, so I got that. I also have my draft board. I'll show you guys the draft board quickly here, all right? We'll go over a few things just so I get it in my head. Oh, Gavin McKenna. It was looking so good, ladies and gentlemen. Fucking a similar style Wayne effing Gretzky. Oh, my God. But we're not getting him. We're not getting him. So we got the 4th overall pick, right? Do you guys have a preference between Stenberg, Bjork, Rubrick, Lawrence, and Belschetz? Yeah, Belschetz. Do you guys have a preference? Because to me, they're all pretty much the exact same. When you take a look at NHL ETA, Gavin McKenna is NHL ready. So it's either going to be high 70s or low 80s, right? Verhoff, same thing. High 70s, low 80s. Stenberg, same thing. And then all of a sudden, at the 4th overall pick, it becomes 1 year. So we're not getting a guy who's ready in year number 1. We're either going with Bjork 1 year, Rubrick 1 year, Lawrence 1 year, or Ethan Belschitz 1 year, right? So, I mean, we're not getting one of those top guys that are going to be ready to go in year number 1. But I want to show you guys. What do you guys think? Hang on. Stenberg, go for Stenberg, Johnny. Any chance of trading up? Well, we got to get to the NHL entry draft to see if any team is willing to give up the 1st or 2nd overall pick. But I don't know. I don't really want to trade up. We did that with Utah to get Jared Vesey, and the whole storyline with that was that we had to overpay, right? We had to make the biggest trade in NHL history just to make that sucker go through. I don't want to replicate that and do it again. Fuck off! Oh my God, kick. Jesus, I'm just clicking on things, man. Every time, I swear to God.
All right, so I'm thinking Ethan Belchets. Oh, I can't say it. I don't know why. I cannot say it, man. This guy's going to go 7th overall, so we're probably going to get him or Lawrence, right? Whoever we're left with at 7, we're going with. But I decided to do some scouting on my own. See all these guys with 1 year left? It's going to be the same thing. So basically mid-70s, low 70s, right? But look at this guy. Now, it's only 2 bar, but Yuka Tolofsson, NHL ready. And if you take a look, A+, 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 A. Like, what in the hell is that? Can I trust that? And right underneath him, Kavanaugh, defensive defenseman, also NHL ready. Now, I mean, these guys are supposed to go 12 and 13. Am I moving back to that far off of 7, off of 4, off of 1? I don't have, we have the Vegas pick, which is 23, but I don't know. And also, we don't know about their, what's it called, their potential. I kept on going throughout the entire list, right? Because I'm trying to use what I know from the past. Like, players that are NHL ready, they can grow pretty quickly, and they might be low elites, right? But do you guys remember Hommel from the Philadelphia Flyers? He was like an 80 overall defensive defenseman that we found in the 2nd round. And then the next year, the year after that, an identical defensive defenseman was in the same spot. So once you can find the patterns, you can typically find some good players in this. So that's what I'm looking for. There you go. Look at this guy. Tomo Hautanen. This guy is going 47th overall. NHL ready. And look, it's 4 bar NHL ready. This guy, Tomo Hautanen, left wing, man, A-, B, A-, A-. So I got that guy written down, number 47, Hautanen. I might want him. Then we go all the way from there, and I don't think there's anybody up with 1 year, or NHL ready other than Curtis Boudin. The next guy that we found that was just unbelievable. Hang on, I'm just going through it. There it is. Curtis Boudin, ladies and gentlemen, going 97th overall, a gem, low elites. My man has already got a freaking X Factor, and it's 4 bar, right? So what do you guys think? What should I be doing? Now would be the time to chime in, man. Johnny, draft Nemich's brother. I might do that. Joe Aginla. Joe Aginla is supposed to go 65 overall, so I want to get him as well, man. Pin them? I don't need to pin them. I'll have them on the mind. Don't worry. This is what this whole video is about, so we'll be all right. Need a franchise center? Hey, listen, man, that's Tej Aginla. The franchise center is Tej, baby. We got to make the trade with the Utah Mammoth. I got so much to do. All right. All right, so I got the draft. I got that. We're going to take a look at the awards. We're going to take a look at the contracts. I don't want to waste any time right here. Let's bring it up on this screen, the playoff tree. All right, we'll start the video right here. Is there anything else, ladies and gentlemen? Anything and everything. Because I am ready to go. Urine User 123 with the gifted sub. Appreciate it, my man. Do you like seafood? You son of a bitch. He sent in a message, do you like, and then just a bunch of different fucking fish emotes on the screen. Thanks a lot, buddy. Kerma Arska, Mike Famey. My God, these memes, they just take off, man. And draft the guy going 10th. All right. All right. So, I think we are ready to get this sucker started, ladies and gentlemen. Anything else, right? Anything else? I'm about to go. Anything else? So weird. I don't know, Hope. I don't know what they're up to, man. Johnny, get a job, N-word. Wow. All right. Appreciate it, my man. Thank you very much. Get a job, he says. Why would I want to do that? Take a shot on one of those guys at 13-14. Use the Vegas pick to try to move up. Man, that's a lot of trading. To move up from 23 up to 10 or 11 or 12. When were they going? 11, 12, 13? That's a lot, man. I got to save my picks. I got to save it for the depth, right? And also, we got Haskins at 138, the medium elite. And don't you guys want a few 4th rounders so you can take a shot as well? McMuffin, 158. I'm going to have to figure this out. I'm going to have to figure it out all on my own, it seems like. All right, so let's get this thing started. Headset off. Other headset back on. All right. Move up, John. Those guys are medium elites. I know. Move up. All right. Well, we got to see what's available, all right? So once we start the NHL entry draft, I'll go back into talking with you guys. Yeah, I'll have to communicate that to the YouTube viewers that we're going to be really talking with the Twitch and YouTube scouts here today, and the Kick Scouts. I should always remember the Kick Scouts. All right, so I got you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this thing started. We good for timing? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We good? Did he send a message? Is he watching? No, you're goated. Yeah, buddy. Appreciate it. We good? Yeah? All right. Let's go. Let's start this sucker up. All right, go nuts in the chat again, guys. If you want to make the video, now is the time. Spam those emotes, baby. Spam those emotes. All right, here we go. Starting it up now. Here we go. How's it going, Calgary? GM Johnny Superb Man here, and it's time to continue our Calgary Flames GM mode commentary with year one coming to an end, and congratulations to the Minnesota Wild on a Stanley Cup, first Stanley Cup in franchise history, but I don't care about the freaking Minnesota Wild. We had it! We had it. We had the first overall pick, and we lost it to a tiebreaker of the Anaheim Ducks. You're telling me if Nail Yakupov scores in overtime, we get Gavin McKenna? You're telling me if Dustin Wolf doesn't get injured, we get Gavin McKenna? We just needed one more thing, one more point to go our way, but no. So history repeats itself, Calgary. We once again will not be drafting in the top three. The Calgary Flames have never drafted in the top three. The last time they had the fourth overall pick was Sam Bennett. They lost him. They lost Matthew Tkachuk to freaking Florida, man. And here we go again, drafting fourth overall. So we're here with our YouTube, Twitch, and Kick scouts. We've already done some pre-scouting, and it's a big day, ladies and gentlemen. We got the NHL entry draft. We got the offseason. We got free agency, and we are going to completely change our team right now. I got a lot of things on the mind right now. But before we get into the draft, let's take a look at all the good stuff that we didn't show you guys in the last video, right? So first up, the Stanley Cup champion Minnesota Wild. Bill Guerin got it done. Rasmus Anderson, congratulations. That trade, I did not fleece them, and that is my vindication right there. President's Trophy, Florida, yeah, that's going to happen again. And in the final, it was Minnesota versus Columbus. A weird final there. Columbus didn't have a great team, but they got there. Art Ross goes to Barkov. Hart Memorial goes to Barkov. Barkov now, think about it. He's got 3 Eastern Conference championships. I think they got a President's Trophy this year. He's got an Art Ross. He's got a Hart. He's got 2 Stanley Cups. I mean, this guy, unbelievable. Did he win a Conn Smythe? Trying to think back who won it with Florida. Edmonton won it. It was McDavid one year, and then last season it was Sam Bennett. So no, Barkov does not have a Conn Smythe just yet. James Norris goes to Quinn Hughes. He's going to be the big unrestricted free agent next year. Lady Bing goes to Austin Matthews. Calder Memorial goes to the demigod Demidov. And now Montreal has back-to-back Rookie of the Years in Lane Hudson and Ivan Demidov. Conn Smythe goes to Matthew Boldy, ladies and gentlemen. So it's not Kirill Kaprizov. Matthew Boldy gets it instead. Vezina goes to Bobrovsky. William M. Jennings goes to Vasilevsky. Bill Masterton goes to Jonas Siegenthaler. Jack Adams, that makes sense, to take that Columbus team all the way to the Cup Finals. Avason, or whatever you say, however you pronounce his name, looking pretty good. Frank J. Selke goes to Sebastian Aho. Ted Lindsay, Alexander Barkov, Maurice Richard, Sam Reinhart. No wonder they won the freaking President's Trophy, man. The Florida Panthers just went off in every category. Nice job, man. Player stats for the playoffs. Let's see, Kaprizov. Wow, I'm surprised they gave it to Boldy over Kaprizov. Why? Because the 1+? Kaprizov got robbed, man. Kaprizov got robbed right there, the Conn Smythe. You hate to see it. Yeah, I hate to see it. Oh, well. You know what? I don't feel bad at all. I've seen it before, man. I've seen it before. I had Jared Vesey lose out on awards before as well. It's not fun, but they got the Stanley Cup. I don't think that they care. Now, here's the fun part, right? Didn't show this in the last video. What kind of player growth did our team have from the end of the regular season to now, right? So Dustin Wolf up to an 86 overall. All right, so that has got me a little bit, feeling a little bit better about this. We don't want him to lock in at, like, starter goaltender. I need that to stay at elite. Right now, if we're going to get a jump to preseason, maybe he jumps back up to, like, 87, 88. But I like that from Dustin Wolf, all right? What about our prospect goalies? Nothing there. Defensively, Mackenzie Weegar is now a 91 overall. My God, man. This guy, we're going to name him captain after Michael Backlund gets out of there. He's still got, what, 5 more years on this team.
He's not going anywhere. There is Simone Nemitz. I think I got his name right there. And I was seeing a lot of comments saying they would never trade. You guys got to remember, in this universe, Nemitz is not like a top 2 pick. His potential states that he's high top 4. All those top 5 picks have medium elite. If he had medium elite, his trade value would be way higher. I traded for what he is in this game, not what he is in real life, all right? So just deal with it. Zane Perrick up to 83. Damn, our blue line for next year is actually looking decent, and we haven't even acquired anyone, right? So that's actually pretty nice. What about in the system? Hunter Brustovich up to a 75 overall. Kivi Harju up to a 68. Muse up to 72. We got a nice little blue line forming here. Montreal, Calgary. Why'd I think Montreal from the Calder? I don't even know. Coronado and Zary Urov up to 81. Hell yeah, man. Look at that. Our right wingers coming together. 24, 23, 22 years of age. Hell yeah. Gridden's down there. Not too much growth from anyone in the system. Left wingers, Huberdeau, still an 86. Farabee jumped to an 83. Was he 83 before? Might have been 83 before. I can't remember. Hanzig up to an 80. Let's go, buddy. But these guys might be trade bait because you guys know who I want. We'll get to that. We'll get to it. Kadri stayed at an 87. Frost, 84. Backlund, Kotkaniemi, we got to build. Sharon Govich, we got to build. We got to build both of these guys up. And when it comes to in the system, let me just see all my top-rated rookies. Anybody, any kind of crazy growth. Looks like Gridden's going to be available to play next year if he jumps up to 80 overall. Reshny, probably not. He'll be good for the AHL. Brustovich, same thing. Okay, so a little bit of growth there for some players. Dustin Wolf. The Dustin Wolf situation is the big one. I'm just happy that happened, right? So, let us now shift focus to the upcoming NHL entry draft, and it's going to be Gavin McKenna going first overall to the Anaheim Ducks. A fun little story here. The last time we had this situation where it was Pittsburgh and Anaheim battling for a draft lottery selection, it was all the way back in 2005. Sidney Crosby almost became an Anaheim Duck, but the draft lottery gave him to the Pittsburgh Penguins. The Ducks ended up with Bobby Ryan at number 2. 21 years later, Anaheim gets their revenge. They go number 1. And Pittsburgh gets the second overall pick, although the defenseman, Keaton Verhoff, 6'4", 212, that's going to be a pretty damn good second overall pick, right? Oh my god, even if I move back to number 1, I could have gotten the 3rd pick. So I want to go over all of the draft picks with you guys and what I'm thinking, right? The top 3 guys are all players that are NHL ready. There's Stenberg, there's Verhoff, there's Gavin McKenna. When you drop to the number 4 position, Bjork is 1 year away. Rubrick, 1 year away. Lawrence, 1 year away. And Ethan Belschitz. I think I'm getting it wrong, man. I can't get it right. 1 year away. 1 year away basically means they're in the low 70s, right? Like 70 overall, 72 overall. When they get to NHL ready, they're like 77, 79, 80 overall. They're basically depth players or third line players, right? So it doesn't matter who I select, Bjork, Rubrick, Lawrence, or Belschitz. They're all pretty much the same timetable. If you want a power forward, it's this guy. If you want a two-way forward, it's this guy. Sniper, playmaker, right? You can take your picks right there. Now, we're going to have the 4th overall pick, so we can choose whoever the hell we want, but I can also move back. Now, there's a few things that I've done in the past to try to find some gems that we don't know about. If I take your attention down to these 2 guys right here, right? First thing you want to look for is computer-generated players, the guys with no faces, because sometimes the AI will generate rookies that are really good. This guy Tollefson, I don't have him scouted. It's only 2 bar, but he's also NHL ready. It says it. Also, if you take a look at all of his skills, A+ across the board, right? Like, who is this guy? It might not be accurate. And right underneath him, Kavanaugh, pretty much the exact same thing. NHL ready, right there. Some good stats. And anytime there's 2 players that are like right beside one another, that tells me that the AI just inserted basically the same type of player to the exact same position in the draft. I know how EA Sports does it, right? If we go all the way back here to 47, I did my due diligence. There's another guy, Tomo Hautanen, left winger, 6'2". He's got NHL ready as well. Might be able to get him. And after that, if we go all the way down to 97, the gem, Curtis Boudin, the only other guy with NHL ready. So the way I saw it, there is what, seven NHL ready players from 1 to 97. I don't know about the rest down here because I didn't do enough scouting. Like I'll show you, it just doesn't show up for some of them. Others, it just changes the screen because I have no information. So there's a bunch of different players that I can get here. But I got my eyes on the 4th overall pick. Got my eyes on, I'll show you another one here. Obviously, Tija Ginla is going 65. Not Tija Ginla, sorry. Joe Ginla going 65. And also, looking for some depth medium elite players. This guy, Haskins. Look at that. Medium elite playmaker at 138. And what's interesting, the same pattern showed up right here. Haskins, right? Let me just go down to medium elites. He's 138. Look at these guys right here. 138, then to Huskins, 141. Then to Urkamps, 142. Then to Kopstalls, 152. All of a sudden, all these, like, what, medium elites, low elites, all get inserted into the same area. So I got my eyes on a bunch of different players here. I think we can get ourselves some 4th round picks in the upcoming NHL entry draft and have our Twitch, YouTube, and Kick Scouts take some shots for us, all right? So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do the offseason focus later. Progress reports don't matter right now. I've already taken a look at the draft class contracts we've shown you, the awards we've shown you. So let's not waste any more time, ladies and gentlemen. Let us start up our NHL entry draft for year number 1. All right, so any teams willing to trade? Anaheim is holding on to their draft pick. The Pittsburgh Penguins holding on to their draft pick. Damn it, I can't move up. The New Jersey Devils are willing to trade, but, I mean, what am I going to move up to get Stenberg? I mean, no, I don't want to do that, man. Stenberg would be the guy. Let me take a look at his stats. Ivar Stenberg, left winger, 5'11", 176, 18 years of age. Weaknesses none. Similar style, Patrick Kane, NHL. I mean, looking like a stud. Looking like an absolute stud right there. But if I was going to, let me just see. If I was going to move up, what do you guys want? Because they wouldn't want the draft pick. But, okay, let's say I throw in the 4th right there, right? What else do they want? Hang on a second. Mackenzie, they're ready to win. Zane Perrick, Nemec, bring Nemec back. There you go, New Jersey. I'll trade you the 4th overall pick and Simon Nemec for the 3rd overall pick. You know, that'd be great for freaking New Jersey. All of a sudden, they get themselves another draft pick and they get their 2nd overall pick back. Now, we're not doing that. We're not doing that, ladies and gentlemen. We are not doing that. I'm going to take my 4th overall pick, all right? Chicago, they are going to draft, get another piece alongside of Connor Bedard. LA Kings, ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute here. The Rangers are looking to trade. What if I were to trade down from 4 to 7? Because we would still get our pick, and then I could maybe find a piece that I could flip for Utah to get Tija again. Okay, interesting, man. The Rangers got the 7th overall pick. They got the 10th overall pick as well. I should trade for the Rangers 7th and 10th. Get that guy, what was it, Jacobson or Josephson or something? And I should get somebody at 7. Okay. There's a lot to do here. All right, so with the time going, I'm not going to have to worry about the 1st, 2nd, or 3rd. As it gets to number 4, I will be able to pause the game or get a timeout going and see what we can do. The first thing we want to take a look at, Tija Ginla from the Utah Mammoth, all right? They're a conservative buyer. There he is. He's still 78 overall, but if he jumps this year, right, if he jumps, it's going to be harder to acquire him. I don't care. I want him. I didn't get Gavin McKenna. This is my guy. I'm willing to overpay just to get this guy, right? We can, oh, man. So, Tij, who do you guys want? Who do you guys want? I swear to God, they don't want a single player on my... Well, we're really overpaying, ladies and gentlemen. We are they don't even want Zane Perrick. They don't even want Zaner. I was willing to do this. Oh, it's all going to shit. It is all going to shit, Calgary. I'm trying my best right here. The fans are laughing their asses off. And Gavin, it's just, all right. I'm getting bad news after bad news. This might be a rough draft. If it's going to be a bad draft, I should use patience, right? I should not do stupid things here. So you guys want to take a look at Gavin McKenna? Look at his X fucking factors, man. 82 overall, already a 3rd liner in the NHL. Offensive awareness 88, passing 88, tape to tape elite, ankle breaker specialist, and elite. He's like, imagine him in overtime. He would just torch the freaking league, man. That is good. All right, what am I gonna do?
What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay. Let me go. I'm getting Tisha Ginla. No. I'm getting this, buddy. I am getting this. All right, Tisha Ginla. You know what? The 4th overall pick. Tease was a 6th overall pick. The 4th overall pick straight up for Tisha Ginla, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, my goodness gracious. I mean, I'm getting the player that I want. That's the guy that I want, right? And then maybe if I make that work, then I can go to the New York Rangers and I can trade away the Vegas pick. Hang on a second. Trade away the Vegas pick, move up to 7th, and I can walk away with Tisha Ginla, Ethan Belshitz, and I can still have Zane Perrick. Okay, hang on a second here. There's something going on. I bet the clock is ticking. I need to call a timeout, ladies and gentlemen. I need to call a timeout. Okay, this is going to be rough. Do I trade for Tej first? I got to get the Ranger pick before I acquire Tej, just so I know. Oh, my God. Timing is not my friend in this one as well, dude. All right, so let's just sim this pick through the Pittsburgh Penguins. I want to stop. They're going to go with Keaton Verhoff, high elite, 6'4", 212, like I said, 80 overall. He's already a top 6 defenseman. Solid, just solid everywhere. And with high elite, this guy is going to become something very special for Pittsburgh. So the rebuild begins in Pittsburgh. Crosby now got himself a young defenseman that he can develop into the future captain for the Penguins, ladies and gentlemen. And last but not least, I am not trading up in this draft. That is not our direction. I want Tisha Ginla, and I got to save all my assets for that, right? So here we go. Pick number 3, ladies and gents, and it's going to be Ivar Stenberg, 77 overall. So that's what I mean. They consider 77 overalls NHL ready, right? So everybody else is going to be like 73, 72. They're not going to be there. All right, so I got 2 minutes and 45 seconds. I'm going to call a timeout, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to call a timeout. I'm going to call a timeout again. All right, I'm going to call a timeout a 3rd time. I'm going to call a timeout a 4th time. I don't care if you guys are going to be waiting here for the next 22 minutes, all right? This is the future, Anaheim. This is the future, Calgary. All right, this is our future. We've got to do this right. Okay, so in my head, I want to walk away with Iginla. I want to walk away with Belshitz. Belshitz? I keep on thinking I'm saying Belshitz. It's Belshitz, all right? And if we can keep Zane Perrick, there's your 3 medium elites for the future. No matter what I have to give away, that is a pretty good foundation going forward. So if I'm going to get, I need the 7th overall pick. I need to know I have this. All right? We know I can overtrade to get Tisha Ginla. I need to get this pick right here, because then I can either, if I can't get Tisha, I can just draft 4 and draft 7 and get 2 guys in the top 10. Yes. All right. So we're going to do this from the New York Rangers. The Rangers are a buying team. Let's see their team. They're trying to win a Stanley Cup. I got to break this apart now. They got Shesterkin, first line, starting goaltender. Defensively, they got Adam Fox. They got Gavrikov. They got Schneider, who they've locked up. All right. They got Borgen. They got locked up. So they got 4 defensemen. They got Morrow over there, a younger defenseman. So they're good for defenders. Forwards, let's see. Artemi Panarin, Miller, Trocheck, Zibanejad, Lafreniere, Cooley, Robinson, Radish. So the forward core drops off a little bit after the top 6. They need like a superstar up front. So maybe I can give them a forward that doesn't have too much cap space. So who do you guys want? Well, first thing, it's going to have to be the Vegas Golden Knights 23rd. All right, so now I got to find something else that I can do here. Goalie's matching the block. No. Skater's matching the block. All right, so Uyghur would make it work. Zane Perrick, I don't want to trade him. Nemitz, I don't want to trade him. Kadri can't be moved to the offseason. Coronado, don't want to trade him. Huberdeau, Frost, now it's got to be like a young guy. It's got to be like Gridden or Hanzig. Hanzig might be perfect here for the New York Rangers. Now, I want to keep this guy, don't get me wrong, but if we're going to get the 7th overall pick, it's got to be something. Hanzig would help out the Rangers because next year he'd probably grow to 81, 82 overall, and it's 1 year on a very cheap deal, all right? So let me throw Hanzig in there. Oh, man, that might go through the way it is. What do you guys think? Should I try that? Calgary Flame fans, would you be all right with me getting rid of Samuel Hanzig? We grew him from a 77 up to an 80 overall, but I'm walking away with who I want. Frost, I don't think Frost is as valuable, right? So I'm trying to make the trade work for the Rangers. Frost has got himself a boatload of, hang on a second. Frost has got himself a boatload of salary, and then he's only got 1 year left, so it's the same kind of player. Honzig might be better than Frost next year, right? And he's going to be cheap. He'll be an RFA. They're not going to have to worry about him. Frost is going to be a UFA, so no, I don't want to trade Frost there. Frost is more of a rental at a trade deadline. Honzig could be a young player of the future, and they're still getting the 23rd overall pick back. So you know what? I'm going to send one. I'm going to send it right here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to see if we can move up and get the 7th overall pick, all right? So, GM Superb Man is going to package the Vegas Golden Knight first rounder from this year, the 23rd overall pick, Samuel Honzig, to move up to 7th overall. Ladies and gentlemen, will it go through? Trade rejected. That 7th overall pick has a lot of value to it. Brutal. All right, what about draft picks? Maybe I can add a draft pick to this. The 6th and the 7th. I got to give up something more. I want to keep my thirds. Oh, man, I got to give up something here. I got to give up like a third. I got to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Honzig, a third, and the 23rd for the 7th overall. Yeah, I'm going to do it. 6-7, Johnny? 6-7. The fans are coming in with some stupid meme joke. All right. 6-7. All right, here you go. Let me get them in the chat here. This is what we do with our GM mode commentary. All right, I listen to my Twitch, my YouTube, and my Kick Scouts, and they're all spamming 6-7 right now, all right? So don't you fucking complain that I never listen to you guys, all right? So here we go. GM Superb Man is listening to the Scouts, the 23rd, Samuel Honzig, and 6-7. Oh my God. Will it go through? Unfucking. You said no without a 6th and a 7th, and now you accept it, and it's like, oh, green light. Oh, there you go. The fans know what they're doing. 6-7 gets it done, baby. Oh my God. That's so stupid. So dumb, man. But the Calgary Flames, they get themselves the 7th overall pick. All right, so now we got 4 and 7, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get this off the screen just so I can show everything, all the information. All right, now we're losing out on some depth draft picks, which I do want to replace, but we'll figure that out. All right, so we now have the 7th overall pick. So whoever... Now I don't have to make a choice. Whoever is left there at 7, whether it's Lawrence, Rubrick, or Belshitz, I will just take. I'm going to keep Zane Perrick, and now it's time to trade the 4th overall pick, hopefully to Utah, in exchange for Tej Aginla. All right, I want it. I don't care. This is my first-line center of the future, the son of Jerome Tej Aginla, and I'm drafting their brother in like the 2nd or 3rd round, so I'm going with it, man. Tej Aginla for the 4th overall pick. There it is. On paper, it looks like ours has more value. And Tej was drafted when? 6th overall in 2024, so 2 drafts ago. He had 61 goals in 65 games played. There's our shooter. There is our shooter in the WH. I want him, man. That's our first line center. So, yeah, I'm doing it. We got the 4th overall pick. So, here we go. GM Superb, man. From day one, he said that he wanted this prospect from Utah. For the 4th overall pick, Tej Aginla? Oh, for God's sake. It just can't be easy. It just can't be easy, man. All right, what do you want, man? What do you want? Add a 7th? No, I don't want to add any more in this year. You know what? I don't care about next year's 2nd and 3rd. Yeah, you know what? Here you go, man. Here you go. All right. Oh, geez. I'm overpaying. You know what? I don't care. I'm overpaying, but this is my guy, and when he's scoring 50 goals a season, I won't care about this 2nd, all right? So here we go. We're going to trade the 4th overall pick and a 2nd from next year for Tej Aginla. Will it go through? Motherfucking piece of shit! What in the hell, man? Utah, just let him go! Just let him go! You're going to get something better. Look at the trade value! It's so much higher, man. Oh, it's crap. Don't do it, Johnny. I'm giving up a 3rd. I'm giving up a 1st and a 2nd and a 3rd for Tej Aginla. I don't care. They're spamming red lights. I don't care. I want him. This is my guy. All right. This is what happens when you lose out on Gavin McKenna. You turn a little crazy. GM Superb, man, is going to trade away the 4th overall pick for this year. A 2nd overall pick. Oh, no. 2nd rounder. Let me say that again. GM Superb, man, is going to trade away a 4th overall pick this year. A 2nd and 3rd rounder for next year for Tej Aginla. Will it go through? Yes! We got him, Calgary! Tej Aginla is a Calgary Flame, baby!
Yes, we have an Iginla once again. We have an Iginla. Utah fleeced you. I know. I got fleeced. I got fleeced hard, but I got my guy. And now we just got to wait at 7. I got my guy. I'm very happy with it. I'm going to show you guys what the fans are saying right now. All right, whenever I do one of these things at the draft, people go crazy. As I'm waiting for the GM chat to freaking refresh itself. There you go, guys. Johnny, he's going to be a bust. Could have been worse. 2 terrible trades in a row. It's the storyline. It's whatever. Oh, man. Never going to satisfy everyone, but I got my guy, all right? Now, who are we going to get stuck with at number 7, ladies and gentlemen? So let's see who Utah takes for Tej Iginla. Who are they going to acquire? Sim pick? They get Bjork. All right, so they get another center to replace Tej. Center playmaker, medium elite, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Vigo Bjork. We could have had him. I mean, not a bad player. Look at his shooting category. His shooting category is terrible. You know what I would do in the offseason with this guy? Let me just get rid of this on the screen so you can see all of his stats. You know what I would do with this guy? I would just tell him to pass the puck over and over and over again, right? I mean, shoot the puck less than 100 times a year because that shooting category is not that good. All right, 2 more picks here. With the 5th overall pick, the Chicago Blackhawks select, is it Ryan? Ryan Ruberik. There you go. Connor Bedard down the middle and Ruberik now on his left wing. Medium elite snipers for days on Chicago. And with the 6th overall pick, the LA Kings are going to select Lawrence, Tynan Lawrence, ladies and gentlemen. He's already got an X factor in there. Unstoppable. 2-way forward. Not bad. Not bad. And so, with the 7th overall pick, I mean, he's right there. He's left. It worked out perfectly. It worked out perfectly. All right. So, we're going to go for it, ladies and gentlemen. With the 7th overall pick, GM Superb Man of the Calgary Flames, my first drafted player is going to select Ethan Belschitz from the Windsor Spitfires of the OHL. Bang, baby! There it is. 73 overall, left wing power forward, medium elite. He has got 2 X factors. He's got a passing X factor. He's got a passing X factor as a power forward. I got a sniper now in Tej Iginla. He's a playmaking power forward. Unstoppable, man. 6'4", 231. Hell yeah. And now look, Calgary. Now look, Calgary. Calgary Flame fans are going to love this, all right? I gave up a lot, but look at this now. Sort by medium elite, Zane Perrick, Tej Iginla, and Ethan Belschitz. 20, 19, and 18 years of, there's your future. There's the foundation. I don't care what happened. There is your foundation for the future. It is looking good. The core indeed, baby. All right. Let's take a deep breath, man. That was crazy. So what kind of draft picks do I have left? I have 34th, I have the 79th, I have the 85th. So what is Joe Iginla? Where's Joe Iginla going? I might have to acquire some more draft picks here, man. There was also, I'll show you guys who I got on the mind. So we're not moving up to try Kavanaugh or Tollefson. What about Hautanen at 47? Is there any chance that we can get him? Hautanen, a left wing. I already got a left winger. I don't think we should be trying to move up to get that guy because there's no guarantee with these players, right? Schneider, where is he? I want, like, if I have a second rounder, I'm going to use him on. Where is he? Hang on. Iginla. Is he further back? I thought he was 65. Oh, he's 75. Hang on a second. Let me change that right there. 75 for Joe Iginla. So, you know what? We can actually find him in, what, the 3rd round? He dropped Johnny. Yeah, he went from 65 to 75. That's why I got it wrong. Okay, that makes sense. So Joe Iginla is there at 75. And then if we go down the list at 97, I got Boudin. All right, so if I got my draft picks, hang on a second. Oh, man, I might have to make a trade here. Let me see who I can get with these draft picks, right? So the 2nd overall pick that I can get is, yeah, I got to use that on Joe. I got to use that on Joe Iginla. Then I got to use that on Boudin. And then I got to use that on Haskins. But you guys want McMuffin, and you want a few chances to take a shot. All right, so we got to make a trade with a team that has a high pick. So let's go. Who just won the Stanley Cup? It was the Minnesota Wild. I just made a trade with them. Let's go Columbus. Because they were the team in the East, right? That made the Stanley Cup Finals. Yeah, they get that 31st. That's pretty good. So 2nd rounder. I'll take that, sure. And then 2 4th-rounders, because Haskins is 138 and McMuffin is 158. So if I get those 2 4th-rounders and I get a 2nd-rounder, that could help out. All right, so who do you guys want? Who do you guys want? They're a buying team. They got to want somebody. Hang on a second. Who do you want? Perek, sorry, Aginla. Oh, and we also have Simon Nemitz. I mean, my goodness, this team is coming together. Frost, Gridden, Newt, hang on a second. Preston drafted a center sniper for the San Jose Sharks, joining Macklin Celebrini, ladies and gentlemen. All right, sounds good. Trade Aginla, Johnny. Get out of here with that nonsense. Got to trade them like a depth piece. Hang on. Somebody that makes sense for their team. Frost, I want to keep Frost for my center core. We don't have too many centers on this team. Backlund, Kotkaniemi, Ball, Sharangovich, Farabee. Farabee's the one. He's the depth two-way forward. They want him perfect. And I will retain to make this a easier contract for you, all right? Boys, I'm going to hold on to Joel Farabee's 2.5 for another 2 seasons after this. That's fine. Remember, all of our younger players not going to have to worry about their contracts for 3 seasons now, right? Farabee doesn't have the value, Johnny. To get the 2nd and the 2 4ths. Yeah, but you know what I do? You know what I might do? Hang on a second. Houghtonen was when? Houghtonen was 47. What if I give up my 2nd? 49. Oh, no, that doesn't work. I got to hold on to that one. 2 4ths then. What about 2 4ths and a 3rd to get Joe? So, man, yeah, I need to get Joe Aginla. I'm not going to get Houghtonen. Ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm going to get Houghtonen in that unless I can somehow get their 2nd-rounder. Farabee at half retains. Let me see. What else can I throw in there? I can throw in a 5th and a 6th from next year. I'm going to have no draft. 5th and a 6th. I'll figure it out later. Man. You know what? I'd be willing to try that. Are you guys all right with that? I'm going to have nothing but 1st-rounders for next season, but I can trade players away at the trade deadline and acquire 3rds and 4ths. Frost. No, I want to hold on to Frost. Right now. Take out the 5th, Johnny. No, I'm going to try this. Yeah. All right. So we want to acquire the 2nd and 2 4ths from the Columbus Blue Jackets. They just went to the Cup Finals, so we're giving them Farabee at half retained. He'll be another 2 years after this season at 2.5, and we're giving up a 5th and a 6th for next season. All right. Please, I need it. The fans want to draft, baby. Will it go through? Trade accept. Oh, my God. All right. I didn't think Farabee would have that much value to him. There you go. All right. So we got rid of Joel Farabee, and we got ourselves the chance to now get Houghtonen, and I got to get Joe Aginla at 75. So I get Houghtonen with that one and Joe Aginla with that one. There it is. Haskins, Boudin, McMuffin, and I can take a shot. It's perfect, ladies and gentlemen. We got it. All right, all of my strategies are working out, baby. All right, so let's simulate to our next pick number 34. Let's just sim all the way there. Let's call a timeout. I just want to see what is going on for the rest of the 1st rounder. All right, so here we go. Lawrence, Belshitz, Preston, Lynn going to this. So there's Utah again, right? The Mammoth. They get themselves our pick, and they get themselves the 9th overall pick. Lynn, they get themselves an offensive defenseman. So they're walking away with a center playmaker and a offensive defenseman. Rudolph, Reed, Tolofs. I told you! Oh, mother both. I told you. All right, it doesn't matter. We could have dropped back even further. Man, they're better than Ethan Bell. They're 81 overall. How do these guys drop so freaking far? That's crazy. That is crazy. The New York guy, look, he's got 2 X factors. So see what I mean? So it's about identifying these patterns going forward. If a player is listed and as NHL ready, we really want to take a look at those players. I wouldn't have known. You guys didn't want the surgical scouting, so there's no way of telling. And Kavanaugh, oh my God, we could have gotten 2 studs at 12 and 13, man. Oh my God. Oh well. Top 6s, top 4, top 6s, top 4, top 6, top 6, top 6. Just looking for any other medium elites or any player that has really high overall. Nothing there in the 1st round. 2nd round, Nemitz. Oh, they drafted both Nemitz. They got his brother after they traded away the guy. Oh my God, New Jersey. What are you doing, man? Leave that for me. Leave it for me. All right, so with the 2nd rounder, all right, so Edwards is a gem. But, I mean, what we just saw with those 2 guys, I got to take a shot on Houghtonen, right? Guys, are we getting the green light? Green light, spam it. The only reason we're going with Houtanen is it's the other guy who says NHL ready. Just like the other two guys that I was showing you. So, are we going with Houtanen? I will let you guys choose. I will also sort by gem to see if there's any others. Boudin's who we want, and this guy Edwards. Edwards, any chance? No, you know what? He's got a real face. I don't like any. I want computer-generated players, right? That's how you find those medium elites. Trust me, I've been doing this a long time. I know. All right, so Houtanen. Yeah, green light, guys. Houtanen. I'm just gonna give these guys a little chance here to chime in. High roller. We pick now. Yes, Johnny. Yes. All right. Let's bring it up. Let's bring up the chat. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is one where I'm listening to the fans. Tomo Houtanen, 6'2", 196, 18 years of age. And Calgary, with the 34th overall pick, will select from the Liga, Tomo Houtanen. Come on. Where? Oh, wow, interesting. Okay, so the overall is there, but no medium elite. So it wasn't a guarantee that it's medium elite, but that's a damn good player, man. 76 overall already? I'll take that. That is NHL ready. We can absolutely grow this guy. And the fact that we have Tisha Ginla down the middle and Ethan Belshitz on the left side, Tomo Houtanen, we need a winger playmaker, right? That's not bad. All right. Good job, everybody. So let's simulate to pick 49 here. Let's see if there was anyone else. Medium elites. Let's see if we can just find anyone. Look at all these high top 9 players. These are all the guys that they edited in these rosters, right? Houtanen. All right, so that's it. We haven't missed out on anyone. Next up, all right, so I'm just making this pick for me. This is me. This is my decision. He probably won't be good. In fact, I know he's not going to be good if he's all the way back here. And he's a real player, but he's a part of the trifecta. First Jerome, then Teej. And the same day, I'm bringing in both Aginla brothers. Come on, baby! And with the 49th overall pick, the Calgary Flames select from the Edmonton Oil Kings. Oh my God. Joe Aginla. Oh man. Right wing sniper, medium top 9. I don't care. I am going to develop this young man. I'm going to do everything that I can to turn him into a second line sniper. We have 2 snipers on the team. Johnny, he sucks. He's terrible. I'm getting the chat off the screen, all right? You guys are going to sour the relationship that I have after drafting this guy. Stop it. He's going to be amazing, all right? Make him a project. Exactly, Marshall. Exactly. You know what I'm thinking about. All right, so let's simulate to pick 79 now, all right? I already got them. I figured it out. Let's see what we got. Any medium elites in here? Did anyone hit where I missed? Top 6s, top 9s. There's New Jersey. Go all the way back to the... I think I saw an elite in there. Hang on. There it is. Goaltender. Going to Montreal. Oh, my God. That's all they fucking needed. The Montreal Canadiens, they get themselves a goalie from the QMJHL, probably, Lassell, and now they got themselves and he's not a low overall goalie, right? He's 66 overall, so he'll be there real quick, man. That's a good pick. That is a damn good pick there for the Montreal Canadiens. Let me tell you, that team is coming together. Top 9s, top 9s, top 9, top 9, top 9. So we're definitely in that top 9 range now, right? So let me just do another look. Let me just cross off the players on the list. You're good. Aginla's good, and Houtanen's good. So I got to get McMuffin, Boudins, and Haskins. All right, so I should have 4 picks left. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. All right, so up next is going to be Boudins, ladies and gentlemen. This is another guy. I got lucky with the scouting. It uncovered it for me, right? Hang on, I'll show you. He's all the way down here. Boudin, where are you? There's the gem, man. There's the gem. Whoever my scout in NLA is, you did a great job. Curtis Boudin. He's got himself an X Factor. NHL ready. I'm getting some players here, man. I'm getting some players here. And so with the 79th overall pick, the Calgary Flames are going to select from the NLA. Curtis Boudin, a gem. Oh my God, we're getting overalls, and this guy's low elite. We got some left wingers on this team, ladies and gentlemen, and he's got an X Factor. It's legit. It's a legit X Factor. 2-way forward. Oh, penalty killer of the future. He's got good speed to him, too. Sometimes players come in and they're just brutally slow. This guy has got a solid base for every Curtis Boudin. Curtis Boudin, man. Ooh, 4th liner. These guys are all going to be playing in the AHL year number 1, right? I'm not going to put them out there as sacrificial lambs for next season. We're going to be a bad team next year. Let's sim to pick 85. What do we got? Anything else? Anything? Nope. Nothing in there. All right, so Boudin's off the list. Next up, we got Haskins. All right, so I'm not taking a shot on any of these guys. The only ones I was thinking about taking a shot on are the 2-bar medium elites. All right, so Ryland Singh, Bottinger, goaltender, Huskins, Erkamps, Kopstalls. These guys are 1-bar. 2-bar low elite, Mironov. I wouldn't mind taking a shot at him, but we have McMuffin that we can get. But back to the patterns, right? This guy, Arthur Haskins, he was drafted 138. What gets me is these other guys. Huskins, 141, Erkamps, 142, and Kopstalls, 152. Sometimes the way the computer generates players is they'll get 2 or 3 and they'll put them into the same spot, right? So Bottinger and Singh, they're 86 and 99, 138, 141, 142, 152. And what about that low elite? That low 140, like Mironov is what he could be in there as well. All those guys, we can take a shot with those. All right, so I got 3 picks left. I'm going to take the ones that I know, and then you guys, you can start talking amongst each other because you're going to take a shot on one of these guys. So I want to get you, Haskins. Haskins at 138. Yep. With the 85th overall pick, we're going off the board a little bit here, but we are selecting from the US of A, Arthur Haskins, 6'2", center, bag, 52 overall. So not NHL ready, but we got ourselves a medium elite. Hell yeah, buddy. Hell yeah, we're getting some good freaking picks here. So that's a trade bait. That's someone that 2, 3, 4 years of development might become something really good. That's a gem. That's a gem right there. Let's sim to pick 106, anything. Let's just go through it again. I want to see if there's any depth pieces. Well, my scouts did a great job this year, man. They found all... Oh, I think I saw one. I think I saw one, unless it was ours. Might have been ours. Yeah, it was ours. Haskins, let's go, bud. Yeah, we're good. So there is Haskins. Next up, Khalil McMuffin, ladies and gentlemen. Off the board. Hang on a second. Where are you? Where are you, McMuff? Where are you? What number was he? 158. 158. There he is. All right, so we're just going to take him. With the 106th overall pick, the Calgary Flames will select from the US of A, Khalil McMuffin. What a damn name, man. He better not be having any bad passes out there. Ooh, 48 overall. Oh, my God. So these guys that we found in the 4th round, you know, Haskins and McMuffin, their overalls aren't there, but their potential is. So I'll take it, man. You're not going to find too much in the later rounds of the NHL entry drafts. You know, it's going to be something, low elite, but low overall, and you're going to have to develop them. And the last pick, ladies and gentlemen, let me make sure, last pick that we have, why do these picks keep on popping? I made the trade already. Yeah, all right, so 118. So I'm going to let the fans take a shot here, all right? Make a pick. You guys got 2.5 minutes to figure it out. The GM chat is on the screen, all right? Make your cases right now. The way I see it, oh yeah, the other guys were taken. Right, the other guys that were higher up were taken. Huskins, Erkamps, Kopstalls. These other guys maybe, or Mironov. Which one do you guys want? There's a goalie that's 6'4", 240. I don't care about that right now. Mironov, the heaviest guy. Mironov is 6'3", 205, but he's got low elite. The other 3 guys got medium elite. Kopstalls is a right wing, 5'9", 171. Ryland Erkamps, a defenseman, left side, 6 foot, 184, and Huskins, another. I mean, we got so many left wingers already on this team, right? But I will let the fans decide. Smallest guy, Johnny. You can have Haskins and Huskins together. Haskins and Huskins. All right. We can also get a defender, right? Because we have Zane Perrick as the right-handed D-man, but we do have a lot of defensive prospects in there, right? Mountain Johnny, the Russian Johnny, the Russian. We got 2 guys. Oh, that guy's from, what, Norway? I think so. Can swap a left wing to a right wing. Huskins, 6'3". Huskins is 6'3". Yeah. Now you guys choose, man. I got to see. Read kick, Johnny. Lascelles. Lascelles. Let me see Lascelles. Where is Lascelles? What are you talking about? What in the hell? The climax is telling me Lascelles. What guy are you talking? I'm not looking at kick anymore. I'm not looking at kick. Lascelles? Where? I don't see it. I don't see it, man. He already went. Ah, Montreal drafted him. What do you maybe that message from Climax was a long time ago, man. Take the enforcer, Johnny. Enforcer. There is no enforcer. Man. You guys choose. Come on. Is that the big boy Rogowski? Yeah, that 6'9" dude. Yep. Yep. Draft camera. Oh, you guys are going off the table now, man. You got 1 minute left, guys. 45 seconds. Choose. Choose, man. Choose. It's got to be these three. Yeah, the other guy's off the table, low elite. It's got to be these three, man. Haskins has my vote. Mironov, Kopstalls, Slew for the Ronaldo Selly, Turakov, Mironov. Oh, I don't know. It doesn't seem like anyone is agreeing. Urkamp's the defenseman. Yeah, all right. I'll go Kopstalls or Huskins, ladies and gentlemen. You guys can choose. Huskins, you got 18 seconds left. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty now. 15 seconds. The fans have not chosen just yet. I mean, the next guy up, 141, but we're at 118. I'm just going to have to choose, man. Huskins, please, Johnny. Huskins, Huskins. All right, Huskins it is. Make the pick with 2 seconds. Oh! Yes, they did it. They came through right at the end. He's immediately. I told you. Huskins and Haskins. Oh, my God. The fans on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick, they hit it. Haskins and Husk. Let's go. All right. Oh, man, I told you these guys at this. I wonder if there's another one. Hang on a second. Sim pick. Oh, no, this is 118. I'm going to have to sim to the next round. Hang on a second. When were they going? Oh, God. 129. No, it's like the next one's around. Sim to next round again. 161. Were they past 161? I forget. Hang on. 5th rounder. Let's see if I can find him in here. Reeds, Paveo. Looking for like medium elites, but also looking for the names of the players that we just had, right? Rousseau, McNeely. There's that Mironov guy, low top 6. Oh, good that we didn't select him. Good job. Oh, shit. I'm telling you, look at the patterns, man. Haskins, Huskins, and Urkamps were all essentially generated by the AI and put in there around the same area. We could have got some really... So I couldn't have gone wrong. I could have got Urkamps. What was the other guy? Started like Kopstalls or something? Hang on a second. Kopstalls! Whoa! Oh my God! Oh my God, we almost got really unlucky there. Could you imagine if we took Kopstalls instead of... Okay, I'll take it. I will take it, man. Huskins and Haskins. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, Calgary Flame fans, that is the NHL entry draft, all right? Into the Flames comes Ethan Belshitz, Hautanen, Iginla, Boudens, Haskins, McMuffin, Huskins, and Tej Iginla. Are you fucking kidding me? What a day for the Calgary Flames, man. We just brought in all these young players. Ooh, what a draft. Save it. Save the game right now. Holy shit, man. Create new file. I got this. I got this. Let me get this shit off the screen so you guys can see everything. Oh, my God. All right. So, let's advance the day. And we got to get through free agency now, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Let's go. Hang on one second. All right. Sorry about that. It's just a little congested. Yeah. Coke jokes. Yeah. All right. So, we'll start with the coaching staff. Yeah, we'll bring it back right here. All right. All right, Calgary. So, we got the offseason to worry about now. Now it's the coaching staff, right? So, Ryan Huska. Now, he doesn't have a teaching of B. I wouldn't mind bringing him back, but I don't know. He didn't have a great season. He's 51 years of age. They can typically retire when they get to their late 50s, right? So, wasn't he an A-? Yeah, but I think a bad season, right? That's what happens. So, I'm going to fire Ryan Huska, but we might bring him back. I want to see who's available, right? So, that's not really a firing. It's just I'm not ready to sign you just yet. How? Let's see. How has got a good teaching, and he's got a good power play. So, you know what? How you can, although his influence is C-. You know what? I'm going to start fresh. Yeah, I don't want to pay $1.1 million to this guy. I can find someone better. Maxwell Howe, bye-bye, buddy. Goaltenders, Riss Mueller, A+. I could probably find someone cheaper. Bye-bye, Gustavo Rissmiller. Nakamura. All right, so I'm at a tough spot right here. The Calgary Wranglers, they won the championship. They won the Calder, right? But I have a plan on how I build my AHL team. This guy's not going to help young players develop. So this is crazy, but he just won with the AHL team, and I'm firing his goofy ass. I'm sorry, Nakamura. I'm sorry. Nakamura fired, man. Festerini fired. Oh, my God. Martinez fired. They did everything required of them, and they still got the boot. I know, I'm an asshole. I get it. Trust me. I hear you guys loud and clear. And our scouts, I'm just going to hire these guys once again. Johnny, it's chased all over again. Nah, they'll have an easier time finding a job. I want to turn my AHL squad into a developing team for our younger players rather than a team that's trying to win. I mean, obviously you want to win, but that teaching stat, very important for your younger players, especially who? Joe Aginla. If I want to turn Joe Aginla from medium top 9 to medium top 6, I need a coach that can help him do that, right? So that's what I'm on about, ladies and gentlemen. The re-sign stage for the first time. All right, so good news. Only one contract is now retained, $2.5 million. I think that's Joel Farabee. So I can trade away 2 more contracts for the next 2 seasons. Nazem Kadri is probably going to be in there this offseason. I want to try to get a first rounder for next season for Landon DuPont. And Huberdeau, I'm probably going to hold on to. We're going to have to reach the salary floor anyways. And Huberdeau, who's going to want to eat that contract, right? So we'll just hold on to him. But goaltenders, all right, so Dustin Wolf, 86 overall. Sergeyev, yeah, Cooley, goodbye. I am building this team from the scratch. Provetsev, whatever his damn name is, goodbye. And Yegorov, goodbye. All right, there you go. We got 3 goalies on the team. I am cleaning house. Simon Nemitz, what do you want? A 3-year deal, huh? He'll still be an RFA after those 3 years, and all my rookies will be there. You know what? I will take that, buddy, and I have to get to the salary floor. So I will pay you $4.250 per year over 3 years, and no trade clause engaged, so I can move on, and he'll still be an RFA after that. 8 years, Johnny? No, I'm going to take my time with him. He's only top 4, so he could cap off at like 84, 85. I'll take my time with him. Kevin Ball in there. Jake Bean, I'll bring back. He is from Calgary, all right? 2 years, $2 million, sure. I need a depth defenseman. Let me get him in there. Miramanov, goodbye. You don't want to sign with us? I don't want to bring you back, so goodbye. Hanley, I'm going to buy you out, buddy. Get off my team. Boom. Pahal, 26 years of age. Let me see. 6'2", defensive defenseman. Nothing really special there. I'm going to buy you out as well. Get off my team. Don't want him here. Don't want him here. Brustovitz is in there. Poirier, 77 overall at 24 years of age. I will get you. Yes, sir. You can come on back. Grushnikov. He is 73, but he's a 7th defenseman. Let me see any decent stats. Terrible stats. Terrible stats. I don't need him on the team. Get the hell out of here, all right? Sisek, I know I don't want you on the team. Get the hell out of here. Awesome. AHL top 4. Lurby. Lurby your ass somewhere else. Jameson. Nah, don't need you, man. Hertig. Don't hurt yourself on the way out. Bye-bye. Phillips. McMuffin. Not going to sign you guys just yet. And there it is. Cleaned up the blue line. Looking nice. Right wingers. All right, we'll start here now. Coronado. Zeri. Urov. Looking good. Gridden. Klapka. Hold on to. Borgo. We acquired him from the Ottawa Senators, right? Playmaker. Depth piece. Let's see. 23. Yeah, you can come back. Gonna need some depth pieces on our AHL squad. There you go. Currens, right wing sniper, drafted by Calgary. A nice little story here, but I do need some depth. I'll bring him back. He's a locker room guy, Johnny. All right, I'll bring him back. Nail Yakupov. All right, now Nail, we were talking about giving Nail Yakupov, what's it called? An 8-year deal. Full no movement clause. All right, Nail wants to be here. He wants to be a part of this team. But I learned my lesson last time around with those no movement clauses. I ain't doing that. All right, Nail Yakupov, I'll sign you to a 1-year deal, buddy. Welcome back to Calgary. So dumb. Lang, get the hell off my team. Joe Aginla. All right, so what do you guys think we should do with Joe Aginla? At 64 overall, he's not going to be eligible for the AHL as he's been drafted from the CHL. Should we just let him be? You know, let him be until he gets into the 70 overall range and not worry about him. Or am I bringing him up to the NHL immediately and trying to develop him, man? Let him be. All right, we're letting Joe Aginla be. We're not even going to sign him, all right?
Lomberg, don't need you back on the team. Goodbye. Look at Boudin. You damn right I'm signing him. He's going to be ready for the AHL immediately. Houghton, look at these players that I drafted, man. 276 overall, 18 years of age. Like, that's crazy. Stromgren, bottom 6, but let's see. Playmaker, terrible stats. Terrible. Once they don't have those stats I'm looking for, they're gone. Bell, Grinder. Nah, if you had defensive awareness, I'd keep it, buddy. I don't need you. Kiona, power forward. Nah, I don't need you. Do not need you. Terrible stats. Not going to help out the simulation. Ethan Belshays. Let's go. Belshays, Belshits, Belshets. Belshets. I can't remember it. I got him signed. He's 73, so he'll probably stay in the CHL as well. Wittenbach, Huskins. Huskins we're going to wait on. Huskins and Haskins. Centers, we got Kadri, Frost, Backlund, Kotkaniemi, Sharangovich, Tej. And Tej, is he going to be playing in the AHL, the CHL, or are we bringing him up to the NHL? Oh, man. Reshny, Morton, you're gone. Get the hell off my team. Bishop, you're gone. Get the hell off my team. Misa, I'll bring you back because your brother, what's his name? Michael in San Jose, he's pretty damn good. Lipinski, Jaden Lipinski, power forward. Any reason? Nah, 21. He's already 21. He's not even in the 70 overall range. Get off my team. Hoskin, you can't stay because we have Haskins and Huskins, and you kind of like rain on their parade with that name. So I'm gonna just fire you. All right, I'm firing people because of their last name. I'm an asshole, but oh well. I'm the GM. I can do whatever the hell I want. Centers, you're looking good. All right, so let's advance a day, ladies and gentlemen. The Wranglers have fired head coach Caden Nakamura. Oh, no. Yes, and Nemec is back for another 3 years. Awesome. All right, so when you look at our window now, Kadri, 3 years, but he's going to be on the way out. Where is Nemec? There he is. Nemec is right there, and he's got an RFA still after it, right? And Nemec actually lines up with all the young guns who have signed 3-year deals here. Belshets, I can't! Boudin, I'm just going to call him Ethan. There's Ethan Bell. All right, Ethan Bell. There he is. My God, man. And Tija Ginla, all right? Very nice. So is that everyone signed? I think I'm good. We can get to free agency. Didn't waste too much time. The only guy, Wittenbach, I don't need him. And goaltenders, yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, just double checking. We got everyone signed. Let me double check one more time. We got everyone signed. We got our coaches taken care of. And that means we can simulate, too, free agency. Johnny, it's Belshets. I know, I'm going to have to just say it like 100 times in a row to try to figure it out, man. Some names, until I get it, it's tough. Contract limit warning. Yeah, we'll figure that out. And ladies and gentlemen, here we are in free agency, all right? Ooh, baby. So, we're going to be taking care of free agency. We're going to be taking care of the coaching. We're going to be doing all of that in this video. I might use some edits, but don't worry, right? We're going to see if we can rebuild this squad. So, let's just take a look at who is available in free agency. Unrestricted free agents. Artemi Panarin, John Carlson, Rasmus Anderson, and he wants to come home! A genius plan by GM Superb Man to acquire 2 firsts and then bring the player back. No, we're not going to do that. Tolvanen, Tuck, Evander Kane, Evgeny Malkin, Schmaltz, Giroux, Bunting wants to come here. Matheson wants to come here. That could be interesting. Patrick Laine, Jamie Benn, Kuzmenko, Schwartz, Roslovic, Marchment, Riley Smith, goaltenders, Freddie Anderson, Markstrom, Talbot, Jonathan Quick. Is that Eric Comrie, Connor Ingram? What about RFAs? Any special players here? Any big-time names? Barrett Hayton? Nah, not really. It looks like all the RFAs got signed, essentially. Holloway. Isn't Holloway from Calgary? Might be somebody that we want to think about picking up. All right, interesting. But the first thing that we want to do is we want to get this coaching staff taken care of, all right? Because year number 2, we are really going to be tanking. We're going to be playing our young guns, but I really don't feel like the need to win. So coaching staff. So I almost need like an NHL coach that we know is going to drop. So an older guy that's not going to affect our team, and then the guy that we develop in the AHL will become our NHL scout or NHL head coach when these guys are ready to go, right? So John Cooper, he's up there, A+. This guy's going to cost me $8.7 million. I mean, my
coaching budget is 7.4. He alone is more than I can afford, man. You got, what is that, Knobloch? I was going to say Chris Knobloch. I was going to say Chuck Knobloch. I always get those ones wrong. Chris Knobloch, I can barely afford him. Patrick, oh my God. Patrick Waugh as a temporary head coach that might retire in the next couple of years, but he, in the meantime, can help develop Dustin Wolf, right? Dustin Wolf needs a goal. Oh my God, this is working out kind of nice here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, okay, so Patrick Waugh for the NHL. And what about the AHL? I need somebody with good teaching, so hang on a second. Teaching. A- here. Who is this? This is Bayer, but a goaltender. Roy Bayer. Yeah, it might be a while before we find our head coach, right? Might not be available right away. Ooh, what's this guy? Let's see, defenseman. Yeah, not a lot of great choices for head coach just yet, unfortunately, because I'm looking for somebody who's got that A-. I might just have to get a bunch of bums in there just to develop. Yeah, it's going to be one of those years. So we're not going to know who our head coach of the future is just yet. We're going to have to take our time with this, but we can get someone in the... for temporary purposes. So Patrick Waugh, yeah, man. Head coach, I'll give you all the years you want, and I'll actually pay you a little bit more because I want to make sure that I get this guy. Yeah, I want to make sure I get this guy. I want to make sure. So $2 million. I don't need to spend a lot of money right now. Let me go up to 1.85. Oh, that's an increase. Is any other team after him? Hang on. No other team is interested, though. I got to save money. Hang on. I got this. John Cooper Johnny. I can't afford him. Can't afford him, guys. He wants way too much money. Those top end, that's why we have to develop our coach and lock him in long term so that we know we get him, all right? So, yeah. With Patrick Waugh, I'm going to offer him 4 years, NHL head coach at 1.850. There you go, Patrick Waugh. I got to wait now to see who's up next. And when it comes to the AHL, you know what? I will just hire this guy. 1.3. Goalies, Bayer. Although, no, I don't want a goalie. I want someone who can develop everyone, like a generalist. Huska. Oh, man, I need someone with an A-. Goalies, defensemen. This is crazy. They're all goalies or defensemen. Forwards. Here we go. This would be the AHL. Bolton. Francis Bolton. There you go, man. Forwards, we're going to start to develop. AHL head coach for 4 years, sure. The Roadrunners are in for him. All right, so I got to pay this guy. AHL head coach, I'll give you 4 years, $1 million per year. All right, we're going to start slow. With our head coaches, all right? Now, I got to wait for those guys. Now, when it comes to the offseason, we're going to have all these coaching conversations and the player conversations. I'm going to take care of that on my own, all right? In this video, we're going to sign our free agents. We're going to try to construct our team. We're going to get our head coaches signed, but then we're going to end it before preseason because I want you guys to chime in with any last-minute changes, but there's also a lot of micromanaging with the conversations here and the conversations in preseason, the surgical scouting. I'll take care of all that stuff on my own, all right? But let's build up the team now. So what do we need to get this team playing in the NHL for next season? Let me just see what I need. I got $20 million of cap space, right? I'm going to need 3 goalies. So I'm going to need a backup goalie. So a backup goalie and then like 2 others for the AHL. Defensively, we got Uyghur, we got Perek, we got Nemec, all right? We got Ball, we got Bean is like the 7th defenseman. So I could use 2 defensemen here, okay? So 2 defensemen and then some AHL guys. Center core, I got Kadri, and we're thinking about trading. Oh yeah, we got to think about trading Kadri away now. Okay, we got to trade away Nazem Kadri for the first rounder for next season. But we got Frost, we got Backlund, we got Sharangovich, we got Kotkaniemi down the middle, and these guys can also Sharangovich can play the wing. You got Tija Ginla. I don't know if he's going to be playing in the NHL next season. Uberto. Oh my God. So we need forwards on this team. Kadri. Let's forget about Kadri. Uberto 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need like 3 forwards, man. Yeah, we need to build this team. Okay, so let's try to find some players that want to be here that I can just sign for cheap, and we can make it work, right? So sign free agents. First, we'll start with the goaltending. All right, so we need a good backup. Need a solid backup. Cam Talbot, Jonathan Quick, Eric Comrie, Connor Ingram, Jet Greaves, Samsonov, Gorgiev, Anunian. Is there anyone that you guys want there? Johnny Martin Jones. Nah, he's a hero with Minnesota Wild. They're not getting that. Quick is Wolf's idol. Really? All right, so I'm going to listen to the fans here. Jonathan Quick. I only want to get him to a 1-year deal. Oh, yeah, his money goes down then. I want to make sure I get him right away. I'll pay you. That's fine. I don't have to worry about salary cap this year. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we will go with Dustin Wolf's idol, Jonathan Quick, as our backup. All right, 1 year, 2.75. He wants to come here. Bang, bang. The newest member of the Calgary Flames, Jonathan Quick, the backup goaltender. All right, looking good. Right now, we just need somebody for the AHL. So let me find a goalie who is nice and cheap. All right, someone who's like less than $1 million. There you go. Here we go. Garand. There you go, buddy. I'm signing you. All right, Dylan Garand. Don't know anything about you, but you're getting a chance. Bang. All right, and one more, nice and cheap. Someone who can just go in there anytime I need it. Malkin. Are you on a rookie contract? Because he's asking for 3 years. Hang on a sec. No, I don't want to sign a rookie. Someone cheap. Someone, here you go, 27, 25, this guy right now, whatever his damn name is, Samuel Havage. Oh my God, man, there you go, all right, signing this guy, don't know how to pronounce his name, whatever, man. So there's my goaltender situation taken care of. Defensively, right? So we had some defensemen, but I wouldn't mind signing another guy. What do you guys think about Michael Matheson? This is interesting. He only wants 3 years. He's 32. Get another veteran for this team and basically just hold on to him until he moves down the lineup and just gets off the squad, right? I mean, I can go Uyghur with Matheson. I got Zane Parekh in there. I got Matheson's an interesting one because he wants to come here. Hang on a second. Let me just try to visualize what my blue line will look like if I get this guy. Hang on. I got it. All right, so Uyghur and Parekh, and then Nemitz and Matheson, Ball and Brustovich with yeah, Matheson kind of brings it together, man. Aren't you tanking? Well, I mean, we're still like I don't want to deliberately be the worst because it's gonna hurt the team. Like, we still got Dustin Wolf, right? Like, I don't think we're gonna be a good team with all these guys. And even if we get the worst record in the NHL, we're still, you know what I mean? Like, it's still gonna happen that way. I can't worry about that. I don't want to play that game. I'm just looking at the players that want to come here, right? So Matheson, it'd be an easy signing. And let's see, does he want a no movement clause in there? No trade clause. What about, I'll give you no movement clause. 4 teams. I'll give you reduced. No, hang on. There you go. I'll give you like a 16-team no trade. I mean, I can get this guy. I can lock that guy up right there, man. I can lock this guy up right there. Then we got some X factors in there. We can play our young guns. Matheson's an interesting one. Murphy, nah, I don't want you. Radko Gudas, nah, I don't want you. These guys are just, Matheson is one that can actually, and he wants to come here, man. He wants to come here. Signed him yesterday, Johnny. Yeah. All right, so before we do that, I got Matheson. Are we trading away Nazem Kadri, or are we just going to hold on to him? I got to see if I can get a first-rounder back for him. I don't know if I can. Kadri, right? That's not that high of a trade value here. Kadri. What teams does he want? There's a lot of teams that he wants to go to. So I got to find a team that needs Nazem Kadri. So I got to find a buyer, right? A buyer. Colorado to get cut. They're not going to. I got to find a team that also might miss the playoffs next year. Colorado is not going to miss the playoffs. Columbus might miss the playoffs, but I already traded them the center in, not Hanzig. Who was it? It was Farabee, right? Hanzig already went to New York. Was it New York? Yeah, it was New York for the 7th rounder. Dallas, all right, Dallas, and they signed a bunch of players. I don't think Kadri to Dallas is going to work, man. I'd have to take some salary back. You got to find a buyer with cap space as well. Edmonton, they don't want Kadri. Could you imagine trading Battle of Alberta? Florida, they don't want Kadri. Minnesota, I'm not making another trade with. New Jersey, I already made a trade with them. They don't want Kadri. Islanders, the Rangers, let me see. They do want Kadri. Steal something again from the Rangers. Rangers from next year. Oh my God. And then retain half the salary right there. Hang on. Let me see. Any chance, man? I don't think it's enough. Trade Kadri to the Sens, Johnny. Well, they missed the playoffs last year, right? That might not be a bad idea. Hope, would you want this trade, buddy? Nazem Kadri for 3 more years, trying to go for a Stanley Cup right now. Oh, shit. I don't know. I would throw up. All right, so I don't know if it's going to work there. The Ottawa Senators want Nazem Kadri. Yo, Climax. You all right with that, buddy? You already still got a really good team. I don't even know if it'll go through. That's a lot of value right there, man. Do it for hope. He would throw up in excitement. Yes? Climax wants it. All right, Climax wants it. You guys all right with me trying that? Or do we want to hold on to Nazem Kadri for the entire year and just have him retire here? Should I try to get it? I want Kadri in Montreal. I'm a Sens fan. I do it. Well, the thing about the Sens is it's a first rounder for next season, and you're hoping that your team makes the playoffs. But, like, your team is already set with Tim Stützle, Sanderson, Brady Tkachuk, Yakimchuk, Batherson, Chabot, Cousins. Like, you guys got a team. You're good here, right? Save Kadri until December and then trade him to a team looking like they will miss the playoffs. The problem with that is that a team, once you start the regular season, based on where they are in the standings, the draft will, like, the value will go down then, right? If I want this, I need to do it now. Because if I trade for it next year, if they're a bad team, the value will be so high. The computer, you can't fleece the computer like that. You got to do it a year ahead. That's why with Minnesota, I got the 2 first-rounders for the upcoming years, right? All right. I'm going to try this. I'm going to try it. Here we go. I'm going to try it. All right, Calgary. So we were trying to find a good place to send the dream Nazem Kadri, right? I want a first rounder for the upcoming year just so we can take another shot. Now, the Ottawa Senators, they want him. I've retained half the salary. They have tons of cap space, and their center court will look really nice here. You don't even have to put Tim Stützle on the in the center. You could put Kadri, Stützle, and Tkachuk on the first line. They still got Dylan Cousins. They got Pajot. Pajot going back to Ottawa. Look at that. Pinto in there. Is Batherson a left winger? Batherson's a right winger in this, all right? So the Ottawa Senators are a buying team. I'm going to see if I can get their first rounder for next season. So we're giving up a big chunk right here. Another retained salary. 3 more years at $3.5 million. Nazem Kadri to the Ottawa Senators for the first round pick in this year's NHL entry draft. Will it go through? Oh, it's just a bit low. It's just a bit low. So I could definitely add on to this and make it go. Oh, man. Okay, hang on a second here. Johnny, the 7th. Just do the 7th again. Hang on. Let's see if we can find Klapka, Poirier. Yeah, it's going to have to be a draft pick. Man. I don't have any in 2027. A 6th rounder in 2028 like that. Give me the green light, man. I mean, they said it's right there. It's right there, man. Kadri and Timmy together would be nasty. The 6'7" truck, John. 6'7" again. 6'7" again. Oh, my God. Well, I don't have a 7. Yeah, all right. We're going to go for it. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, I know, man. Johnny, check Toronto. No, Toronto might be good. Ottawa, to me, could be a team that missed the playoffs this year. Might miss it again next year, right? I got to go for it. Yeah, all right. We're going to do this. All right, Calgary, so it's time that Nazem Kadri gets traded. We're going to retain half the salary, trade him to the Ottawa Senators for this year's first rounder. If they're a good team, it's going to be a great trade for them. If they miss the playoffs, another chance at Landon DuPont, all right? So, Kadri, thank you very much for your time here, but we're going in a new direction. Jonathan Huberdeau is going to be the veteran, but it's time to get the dream off the team. So, Kadri and a 6th for the first round pick in this year's upcoming NHL entry draft. Will it go through? The dream is in Ottawa. Could you imagine an Ottawa-Toronto first-round matchup right now? On behalf of the Ottawa Senators organization, I accept your trade offer. We'll see you out on the ice. So, I retained a lot of money, but remember, only 3 years. And all of our rookies are on rookie deals, right? So for the next 3 years, I'm playing with the house's money. I have cap space. I don't have to worry about anything. So the Ottawa Senators, they give up their first-rounder for this year, but their center core now looking a lot better with the dream, Nazem Kadri. Out of all the forwards, the dream is now their 3rd best, and he's only making $3.5 million a year. They are all in, and I didn't take any of their like real good prospects, like Yakimchuk. He's going to make the NHL this season, right? They got Greg, who's 23 years of age. Wasilin, I didn't take. And if they're a good team, that first rounder is going to be like a 22nd, 24th overall pick. So we're going to see. Now, that's going to free up even
more cap space for us now, ladies and gentlemen. I need some forwards on this team. So with Kadri off, let me just see if there's anybody else that I am willing to trade who's a little bit older. We're going to hold on to Mackenzie Weegar. Backlund staying. Yakupov staying. Huberdeau staying. Yeah, those guys are going to be my main guys. Huberdeau, Weegar. I think I might get Matheson. The only reason I wouldn't want to get Matheson for this team is because of being able to play the younger players, but Matheson could easily just play for 3 years. I don't even have to trade him away. Mackenzie Weegar and Matheson, so we can help out Dustin Wolf a little bit, and then you have Weegar, Matheson, Nemitz, and Parekh, and then Ball being, and I don't really have anyone else that I'm waiting. I'm waiting these guys for 3 more years. Hell yeah, I'm doing it. I am doing it, ladies and gentlemen. I am going after Matheson in free agency, all right? So I just had to work it out in my head. I know we're trying to tank for next season, but I don't want to be the worst team in the history of the NHL. Not going back after Rasmus Anderson, but Matheson is on the same timetable as Mackenzie Weegar, only 3 years. I'm going to give him a, you know what? Because I'm going to keep this guy on the team, the only way I could make this go through, full no trade clause. What did you want again, Matheson? Hang on, let me just see. Offer contract. He wants a full-on no trade clause. You know what? I would be willing to offer you that. This is going to be the same as Mackenzie Weegar, and perhaps I can ask him to waive it in the 3rd year if we're looking to, all right? But, yeah, the only way I could make this go through is if he knows. The only reason he'd want to come here is if he knows he's going to stay, all right? So, yeah, I'm going to do it. Michael Matheson, 3 years, 7.5, essentially the Kadri contract, all right? It's 3 more years, locked in, and now we have a good blue line to protect our younger players and our goaltender. Bang! Michael Matheson, a member of the Calgary Flames, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Johnny, you could have got him for cheaper. No, I know, but I want to make sure I get him. I don't want to have a negotiation with other teams that are offering as well, right? So there's our blue line now, right? Our goaltender, it's going to be Dustin Wolf and Jonathan Quick. Our blue line, Weegar and Matheson, both 32 years of age. We got some veteran leadership on that blue line. Zane Parekh, Simone Nemitz, Ball, Bean, Poirier, Brustovitz, and give a chance for these younger guys to get a lot better within the 3 years, right? Now, forwards. First line's going to be Huberdeau, Frost, and Coronado or something. Second line, Backlund, Zary, Sharangovich. Third line, Kotkaniemi, Yurov, and oh man, I might have to hide Iginla, and oh man, I'm going to need 4 forwards essentially. So let's try to find some here, okay? Players that want to join the Calgary Flames. I need like 4 forwards. Trash forwards. Yeah, I know. We're not going to get anyone on the same level as a Matheson here, all right? So Wenberg, Henrik, Dvorak, Scott Lawton, Tomasek, yeah. Lars Eller, you know what? You guys might laugh your asses off. That's the guy right there, man. I could also take Jonathan Taves from freaking Winnipeg. That'd be hilarious. Scott Lawton wants to play here. Veteran, I'll do it, man. Tradable contract, perfect. Oh, yeah, that's perfect. Scotty Lott, 3.250. Welcome to the Calgary Flames, my man. Yeah, he wants to come here. I just need some depth. On this team. Left wingers, what can I find? Jaden Schwartz, looking for players that want to be here, man. Riley Smith, Marcus Johansson, pair of older players. Arvidsson, JVR, Heinen, McMahon. I need some defensive players. Paul Cotter, is he a good defense? Grinder, body checker. He's got an X factor. I'm kind of looking for 2-way forwards though. Michael Carcone, 84. That's some good defensive awareness and offensive awareness. I might swing back for Carcone. What about Riley Smith? Sniper, don't need another scoring old guy. Marcus Johansson, he might drop though. Marchment. Let's see the right wingers. Maybe there's somebody on the right side that can play both. Tolvanen, Giroux, Schwartz, Vladimir Tarasenko, Datenka, Joseph. Here we go. Matthew Joseph. 2-way forward. That's the one. That's the one right there. 3 years left. Buddy, I will overpay you to just keep it at 1 year. There you go. Thank you very much. 2.75. You welcome to the Calgary Flames, Matthew Joseph. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I'm just looking for these 2-way forwards that can fill up the bottom 6, essentially. Luke Cunnin, Grinder, a Grinder for the 4th line. You know what? There's a shot blocker. He's got, you know what? There you go, Luke. Welcome to the Calgary Flames.
Flames, buddy. 1 year. I will pay you. I will pay you to keep it 1 year, man. Yep, to keep it 1 year, I will pay you. I don't care. I got house's money right now. Bang. Luke Cunnin, welcome to the Calgary Flames. All right, so let's see what our forwards look like now, ladies and gentlemen. Proposed trade. I wish the line change screen was available right here, right? So we got only $8.6 million of cap space. We're using our cap, but now if I just count out the forwards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12 could be our rookie. We got some guys down there, the AHL that we got to play. Yeah, we're good, man. We are good. So I got 10 extra spots available for contracts. I'm going to let you guys know anything and everything, all right? Anything that you guys think I should acquire, go nuts. We'll also take a look around the NHL to see if I should be making any trades, all right? So, are we bringing in some veterans? Killorn, Kreider, Vetrano. I wouldn't mind bringing in a veteran if the salary or the trade value is so low that we can make it work with ease, essentially. Gostisbehere, Chatfield, Walker, Olivier, all right. Colorado, nothing really there. Del Belbaluz, what a damn name, man. Nothing really there. Not looking for prospects here. We got our prospects. Philippe Danault, 87, 1 year left. Trade bait, but that trade value was really high. Warren Fogle, they all got 1 year left, essentially. That's interesting. Brendan Gallagher, Jake Evans, good trade. Jake Evans, 3 years left, though. Good trade value, but we can turn him into something, right? Brady Shea, that's way too much trade value. Dougie Hamilton, Dylan, they're trying to get rid of their older players now. There you go. Well, I got Nemitz. Anthony Duclair, Pierre Engvall. This is what I mean. We could help out the New York Islanders by taking Pierre Engvall off their hands and then also giving them something good, but then telling them to throw in like a second rounder or something, right? Like, we'll take that bad contract off your hands if you give us a draft pick back. I'd be willing to do that. I would. 4 years? Yeah, I know, but we got time right now, guys. We're not going to be a team that is paying our younger players for at least 3 years. So we're okay with this. We can have bad contracts as long as they're short term. Vince, that trade value is way too high, man. They got two pieces right there they could flip. Braden Shen, Suter, Bjugstad, Finley, Utah Mammoth, Kraus. I mean, I could get some pieces there, I suppose. The Vegas Golden Knights, Washington Capitals, Matthew Waugh, Winnipeg Jets, no. All right, so if you guys think I should make a trade, go ahead, let me know. And the last thing we want to do here, we want to advance a bunch of days and see what our head coaches look like, all right? So, bang. Patrick Waugh is in Calgary. Calgary, I think you guys are going to like that one, man. Bang. Bang, a player coach right there. Patrick Waugh, the newest member of the Calgary Flames, ladies and gentlemen. I don't really like the size of the market you play in, but I'm willing to live with it, so I accept. Come on. I like to see that. And what about our AHL coach? Francois Bolton, the makeup of your roster is exactly what I'm looking. The makeup of your roster is exactly what I am looking. God damn it, EA Sports. I didn't even realize that. How long has that mistake been in the damn game? Holy, I hired this guy, he can't even speak English. I made a mistake, man. I'm going to be getting these scouting reports from the AHL, and they're going to have spelling mistakes in it. Fucking idiot, man. Oh my God. All right, well, so be it. Francois Bolton, fan art should go wild for that. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've essentially made our team, right? I will take care of everything else coach-related, and I will make sure to keep our coaching salary below 7.4, right? What I'm going to do is I'm essentially just going to do some micromanaging and try to get all the best teaching coaches in the NHL and the AHL. We already looked through everything, and there wasn't anyone that I want to try to develop for the future. Sometimes it's really nice when younger players that retire all of a sudden become coaches, but that didn't happen in year one. So we're going to take our time with our coaches here, right? We're going to take our time with our young guns. I still want a team that can compete. I don't want to have 20 points on the year. So who else do you think we should sign in free agency, right? Anything and everything. I don't care. Defensemen, forwards, goaltenders, go nuts, right? And when you take a look at the team that will be taking the ice in year number 2, it's going to look like this. Goaltenders. We got Dustin Wolf and Jonathan Quick. That's set. Blue line, Uyghur, Matheson, Perek, Nemec, Ball, Bean, and Brustovitz. That's 7. That's set. And forwards, Uberto, Frost, Coronado, Backlund, Zary, Lawton, that's 2 lines. Sharangovich, Kotkaniemi, Joseph, there's 3 lines. Urov, Cunnin, Aginla. Are we playing Aginla this year? I don't know. We got to see how he jumps to preseason. So we should probably make sure we get 1 more forward and then fill out the rest of the AHL. All right, so a wild episode here today. The Calgary Flames have one of the best NHL entry drafts ever. Yes, we missed out on Gavin McKenna, but we got our guy Tej Aginla. Medium elites everywhere, and we scored with the depth draft picks. The next stream, I don't know, maybe Monday. I'll let you know as we get closer to it, all right, because I got some things coming up. But the next episode, we will start the Year 2 season simulation. So let me know what you guys think, and I will see you all next time. All right, guys. All right, solid freaking episode. Is there anything else you guys want to see, man? Absolutely everything. So here's my thought process, right? After doing my GM modes for a long time, I always like to start the video with something new, and you can get right to it. I don't want to start the next episode having to do a bunch of micromanaging in the live stream. I have to take care of all the conversations right here, right? I have to take care of the preseason conversations. I have to take care of the micromanaging of the scouts, the surgical scouting. I got to take care of the coaching. So I'm just going to do this all on my own, and that way the next stream this Monday or next Tuesday, I don't know which one just yet, I'll let you know. When we start up that, we'll immediately be able to get to the Year 2 season simulation, all right? Johnny, look at the progress reports. I don't think it's going to show anything. This is still last year, right? Yeah, this is still last year. But we've already seen the progress, right? We've already seen the overalls now. So is there anything else that you guys want me to address before I have to go into editing mode and get this up to YouTube, man? Johnny, check where some of the big fish went in free agency. Well, I was going to do that in the next video as well. That's what I mean. I'm going to put this all together as some edited intro. That'll be my my intro for the next live stream, what I do here in the off season. But if you want to see if there's anything signed, hang on. Oh God. All right. Here we go. You ready? Panarin, where do you guys think he went? Hope, he left you, man. Oh, we got the Rangers pick and Panarin left to... I didn't realize that. No, we didn't get the Rangers pick. We got the Ottawa... We should have traded with the Rangers! You idiots! Artemi Panarin. The Winnipeg Jets, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my God. Kyle Connor and Artemi Panarin playing alongside with one another. That's nice. John Carlson... There you go, Hope. There you go. You got rid of Panarin. You brought in John Carlson, man. Fire Drury now, he says. Oh, my God. You got Adam Fox and John Carlson together. What about Rasmus Anderson? Who did he go with? The Blues. I like that for Rasmus. He got paid, man. $10 million per year over 5 years. He got his cup, and he went to St. Louis. He got paid. Tolvanen, holy shit. Nashville, they went back and got... Did they re-sign Tolvanen after he went to Seattle? Holy fuck. Well, there you go. $11.6 million for Eli Tolvanen back to Nashville. Alex Tuck goes to Columbus. You know what? That actually makes sense because in this universe, Columbus just went to the Stanley Cup final. Their value as a franchise is just skyrocketed, right? Like players would see that team as, you know what, we can go win there. Evander Kane goes back with Vancouver. Barrett Hayton, that was an RFA signing. Nick Schmaltz, yeah, look at Columbus, dude. Look at Columbus. Matheson was us. Alexander yes, Mr. Ego number. They got Wenberg and they got Kadri. Yes. Kuzmenko goes to Buffalo. What about Jamie Benn here? Fucking piece of shit. Ottawa's making moves, man. They get themselves Kadri, Wenberg, and Jamie Benn. They're going to be freaking deep. That's not good. There goes our first rounder. Oh, it's not going to happen. Patrick Laine. What is with Boston wanting to sign Patrick Laine? Didn't that happen with Philadelphia, man? Oh my God, that's hilarious. Holloway. We don't need to check them all. Goaltenders. Freddie, where'd you go? Back to Carolina. Yeah, that makes sense. Jonathan Quick. Yeah, that's good. All right. So, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get a save in there. Let me get multiple saves in there. Hang on a second. There we go.
Looks good. All right, Calgary. So, a little bit of a weird one here today. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't go to preseason because this is already over 2 hours. Yeah, I got a lot of editing to do. And the weird thing about the commentary is there's a lot of, like, thinking commentary. So, I mean, I'm going to have to cut a lot of it. So, there you go, Calgary, though. Medium elites across the board. Zane Perrick, Tija Ginla, Ethan Belchitz, I can't say it, Haskins and Huskins, Kivi Haru, Muse, Yura, Fuden. Look at all those young players, man. It's looking good. And we should be able to bring it back. And, oh, the last thing, right? I wanted to do this, but the free agent list, right? With the new roster updates, do you guys want any of these veterans signed? We can go with Ryan Suter. We can bring back Brent Burns, Gino Melkin, Trevor Lewis, Ryan Reeves, Foligno. Backstrom, Johnny? Is Backstrom in here? Giroux? Oh my God, look at that. Nicholas Backstrom. We bring in Nicholas Backstrom to our... He's actually the real version of it, so it wasn't a created player. We can bring freaking Backstrom back. Shipachev, who's this guy? Barry, who is this guy? Barry knows who he is. I have no clue who he is, man. Perron. Ah! Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen. All right, might have to sign Phil Kessel to the team. Phil is back. Phil is back. Phil and Nail Yakupov. Get Phil and JVR. Reunite them in our AHL squad. Oh my God. I might have to go through all the older players and just sign all these goofs, man. That is funny. Sign Phil. All right, well, I already saved it. So the next episode, I will do the intro all on my own. I will finish off free agency. Don't worry, I won't make any huge decisions, but I want to give the YouTube fans a chance to chime in with their comments, right? If there's anything else that you guys think would be a good idea, just go nuts and let me know, all right? So I want to thank all you guys for showing up here today. Had a good one. Now it is time to get off and start freaking editing this shit. It's going to take a while, but let's do a little bit of a raid as well. I got to remember this for Twitch, man. Let's do a raid. Stone Cold Hockey? Sure, buddy. Stone Cold Steve Austin over here. All right, so I want to thank all you guys for showing up. The next live stream, Monday or Tuesday. I haven't decided just yet because Formula 1 is getting crazy, and that's my Sundays, essentially, right? I like to have fun, and if it bleeds over into Monday, I'm not going to want to do a GMO. So I will let you guys know, all right? Thanks again for watching, everyone. Take it easy, and I will see you all next time.